game, relax.
Okay, is this okay? PSG with the injuries, are they Lugo?
Yeah, I think with the injuries that
No. One of the match in the final out here cookies.
The thing is, I'm being serious. The thing is,
Bill. I've got a tiger. Okay, and also I'm not talking about meow meow. I'm talking about with all the billions of Indians, you're still to win an Asia Cup. I think it's
no one.
Money miss.
Don't call them. Let's see you slow again.
Someone next.
Wait, shh.
Just quickly. I need to don't take me off the stream. I need to go watch the trophy lift. But could you just quickly put up my AVI before I go? I'll be gone for like 15 minutes quickly. You know, commiserations to Chelsea. They'll be watching me play and go by.
HH, don't worry.
I'll be back in 15. I'll be back in 15.
Next Saturday, man. Don't worry.
Shout out Sunderland, bro. Qualify for.
I know exactly what's going. He's gonna show the UCL badge, and then he's gonna say we are still the legitimate UCL champions, world champions. Hey, exactly.
You know, like every team has that badge in the UCL. Like even
no, they don't.
Yes,
they don't.
They do. You need to win 4 UCLs.
No. It's a special badge. No, Bill. It's let me say something to you.
Why is this Kyra?
No, because it looks similar, but this badge right here is like a badge for guys who do something very difficult, which is winning the UCL under duress. Which is winning the UCL under duress. So it's not, now you may win it, but this badge is like a special badge because what we did, no one has ever done it before. They've never done it before. Like the only 2 teams who've done DOD in the UCL, that's Real Madrid and Chelsea. They're the only 2 that have done. So this badge is not everyone has this badge.
So, HA, are you going to be in the UCL next season then?
Yeah.
Can I respond to that? No, Barry. Let's respond to that question. Can I respond to that, Barry? Barry. Operation Blue Recovery. So no. The issue is that look, who cares about where we finish? All that matters is the future. Now, okay, Barry, can I say one thing?
No. So you see your problem. No, you see what your problem is, right? A couple of years ago, you said redeem season, and then you said get it back in blood. So is it the 3rd redeem season? Like redeem season is supposed to be 1 season, not 3.
No. Okay. Let me say no, Barry. No. What I'm saying is, does this erase our 2 UCLs? Does this erase our 2 Europa Leagues? Does this erase our defensive record? Does this erase the fact that we
said look into the future? The past is irrelevant. That's what you always say.
Without the past, how is there a future? The past is the future.
How does that make sense?
Do you even have that? They're walking out with a trophy right now.
You know the past. West Ham wasn't.
Vigo, what's too big to go down?
Come on, HH. Like
guys, we're taking
West
a
Ham
break
was in the
from the
Premier
Champions
League.
League.
Next
year, we're taking a break.
Come on.
Okay, look, guys. Let's just get this over the road. Also, Money Miss, I ain't telling you, Money Miss, you chose to go watch that Bombers trophy. You're not getting back here. I don't care. All right, so guys, let's talk about the champion.
They have the Premier trophy right now.
How are we? Okay, so actually, no. Let me come to Labil. How do you rate this title win? Like, no, Arsenal 25-26 league champions. Where do they rank? And I'll put up a poll. How do you rank these guys? Try to be objective if you can.
What do you mean? Like in terms of what? Like compared to all time?
No, okay. Premier League. Like, where would you give me a ballpark figure? Top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20 from.
It's not the worst, but it's definitely like in the bottom half. Like there's a lot of better teams I've seen in the Premier League. Especially if we don't win the UCL. Like if it's just the Premier League, then I'd probably take what I don't even know if this would be better than like 2017 Chelsea or something. It's not the worst, but it's definitely like bottom half. It's definitely not like top 5 or top 10 or nothing like that.
Okay, so how would you how do you review this season for Arsenal? If just to encapsulate, how do you review the season as a whole, ending in this league with first thing since 04?
I mean, yeah, that's the main point. It's our first league title in 22 years. Like, first time we won it during my lifetime. So it doesn't really matter how we've done. Like, we're lifting the trophy. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Finally, man.
Oh no, but because see, here's okay. Again, I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like, I think for the Arsenal fan, this is like the best thing in the world. And I think for the Arsenal fan, this is one of the sweetest league wins ever, based on just how long it's been since the last league win. So this will always be for the Arsenal fans. Now, from the football fan, this is one of the least impressive wins I've seen. Not due to Arsenal. Can we just have an honest conversation? This has been a pathetic title race. If you can even call it one.
No. It's just,
Yeah.
you can't say that.
I'll say one thing.
Wait. Why can't I say that? No. Again, this is not to denigrate Lil Bro. Lil Bro did what they had to freaking do.
And you
I
can't
credit
say
Lil
that,
Bro for doing what they had to do. Wait. Yes, who was the competition?
No, this season. Wait. HS, let me land. This season, arguably, has to be one of the most toughest seasons in Premier League history.
That's
HS,
cap. That's cap.
No. It is.
Hold on.
Is this a United fan saying?
One of the toughest seasons.
Yes, it is.
Bro, they had to battle in Man City.
No. Can I land, please? God damn it! Can I land? Golly, can I
Trying to
speak?
prevent 9/11, bro.
Look, but if you look at it as you have to look at it objectively. If you're talking about quality-wise, then you have an argument. But I'm talking about every single team. The 20 teams that in the Premier League, they've had a difficult season. This season has not been easy for any team, HH. Like, even going down to the last game, HH, we're talking about every game is a crazy game. You're talking about Brentford, Sunderland finished in the Europa League. It is. Everton, I don't know, showed up against Manchester City.
Wait, hold on. Yes, no. Yes, you're talking in relation to other teams. In relation to Arsenal.
Whatever,
no,
yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
Arsenal,
but
how was this a
with
difficult thing for Arsenal to win?
This was a different season for Arsenal too. Don't act like it wasn't, HH. It was. HH, you have situation where Nottingham Forest was fighting relegation. They are here. HH, speaking only from your perspective, HH. If you could admit that for Chelsea it was a difficult season, if you could admit for Tottenham it was a difficult season, if you could admit for Brentford it was a difficult season
for Chelsea. No.
Well, what are you talking about?
No. We were just trash, and we had a trash coach.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that, HH, you can't do that.
Yes, I can, and I just did.
No, because HH, what you and a lot of people tend to do is, I was trash, everyone else was trash. No, you got to look at it objectively. This season was freaking insane, HH. As a difficulty level, it was crazy, HH.
But look at who.
It has nothing to do with quality. It has to do with in terms of the degree of difficulty in every game. Every game, whether it was Brentford versus Sunderland, whether it was Fulham against Everton, it was a crazy season, HH.
But who did
it was not
Arsenal
an easy season.
HH, can I respond to what you said about it?
That's the facts, HH. It doesn't have nothing to do with quality. It has to do with degree of difficulty. Every game was a bloodbath, HH. Every game was Manchester United. We lost Sunderland. We lost to Brighton, bro. We lost to games, and then it's like
this ain't Man United, bro. We're talking about Arsenal here.
But listen,
no. That's what I'm talking about.
Arsenal. No. This is the league. I'm talking about the league.
But who did Arsenal fight for this Premier League, bro? They didn't fight nobody.
Bro, they fight their lives out. Every game for Arsenal was hard. It was difficult.
But Man City was shit.
Okay,
Liverpool was shit.
Now you're just talking trash. Now you're talking trash. Hold on, let me actually drop this, bro.
Can I at least try?
Like, Yasser, you've said some garbage over the years. This has to be one of the most garbage things. Every game for Arsenal was hard and difficult.
It was hard.
Wait, hold up. I'm sure Labil and all Arsenal fans will agree that Arsenal, even them, they know that they should have won this title ages ago.
True.
They just messed up. They should have won this. They should have won this like months ago. They just made it more difficult than it needed to be. It wasn't. Wait, hold up. This is 18-19. Wait, hold up. This is 18-19 when you had an excellent Liverpool and an excellent City, where you had two amazing sides going to Basel. No, This is a time where Arsenal were clearly the best team.
No,
but just made this much more difficult.
This is what I hate what you're saying. This is what I hate. No, 1 second. Let me land. This is what I hate what you're saying. HH, in my general opinion, the 97-98 season was a far weaker. Like for two teams to get 97-98 season means that the league was trash.
Here's the point about
that's a fact, HH.
Yes, no. Yes, yeah. Do you know how stupid you sound? How can you just assume? Wait, hold up. Why are you saying that the league was trash rather than Liverpool and City were just incredibly outstanding?
Compared to whom, though? I started to compare to
whom? You failed to mention those two teams in the same league that made European finals. Chelsea was in the European final, Arsenal as well, and City and Liverpool. They were just better, not because the guys were trash. They were just
hold
on. Yes, a quick question. That 18-19 Liverpool and City team, do they get near 100 points in this league or no? They struggle in this league. That team from 18-19. Because we know what this City team did this season. What is that 18-19 team City team?
You guys are making.
They get more than 100 points.
Hold on. Artists.
You guys. From my understanding, I think you guys are making two different points. I think because I think there seems to be confusion with. I think there's one point being made, which is, do you think that there's actually been a title race? Has there been a competitive title race? Which I agree with HH Neville's, no, there hasn't. But if I'm understanding his point correctly, I suspect what he's at least trying to communicate is that it's not like, unlike say maybe City and Liverpool are gone when they won the titles, when they were basically just sort of destroying and blowing away teams across their going to win the title. This Arsenal side, while yes, of course they eventually won it, when you actually look at their games, it wasn't like they were kind of domineering. Okay, it was a set piece here. Good. I'm not saying that they didn't deserve it and coach it, but I mean it's like they weren't playing. There are many games in the season where you look and go, oh wait, they just about scraped that, or they were able to get a good set piece, not because they absolutely outplayed and destroyed that sort of team. So
but Ardius, sorry. But Ardius wasn't that their approach? Their approach was, we're going to be defensive, pragmatic, and not go for 3-4-5. Monimis has been here to say, why do we go for 3-4-5? Arteta has just been like, no, 1-0, contain, control. 1-0, contain, control. Once we go ahead, contain, control. So,
the two things can be true.
Wait, no. Artists.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying I'm not even saying there's a problem with that. It's fine, but I can sort of understand how someone can go, well, if I watch an average Arsenal game and saw a draw with Wolves, who were bottom place, against whereas a Liverpool 17, a City 18 would have put 5 or 6 past these sort of equivalent bottom place team, and then you're going away to Sunderland, who've literally just come up from the Championship. Big up to Sunderland, by the way, in their first season.
7th place, bro.
You know, yeah, man, Europa League, man.
Artists, we'll get there.
They're handing the trophy.
We'll talk about how Sunderland managed to get into the Europa
League. Even Brighton, they got Conference League, I think. They got Conference League.
Yeah, man.
Conference League.
Chelsea, everybody except a certain Blues team.
About that later, so. But my point is just that I'm saying is that there's an argument that can be made that like it's that unlike say those teams that we mentioned that were blowing away teams.
This shit was boring, right? Yeah, they were just blowing teams. It was 3-0 here, 4-0 here.
Yeah,
this was competitive. This was actually competitive. This is
a
dog fight.
This is Barclays. This is a Barclays.
Tell them prime Barclays. This is old school. This is back to the days where like it was.
You're a dumbass.
I do think
you do realize this is still 85 points.
I do think though.
Arsenal.
No, I have a controversial take.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Artist finish your point.
Yeah, just finish one. I do think it is a fair enough point. And you can actually fair enough point that the actual quality, as we know, because of money going to the Premier League, of the teams in the mid to low team has increasingly gotten better. And you could argue evidence for that is the fact that like this is I think West Ham got relegated on 39 points. I think that's the highest for a relegation team in like about 15 or so years. I think Birmingham, someone said Birmingham 2029. So they clearly 2011. So yeah. So that's what 15. Wow. 15 years ago. So I think there's an argument to be made that the quality of the mid to lower sort of teams has gotten better compared to maybe when those guys sort of won. And like I said, that's why you could argue that Arsenal, they weren't dominating, teams throughout the league, because frankly, the teams league are challenging and it's noisy. But
the top teams have got worse.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'd rather have that though. Look, this is my opinion, and this is a subjective opinion.
Have gotten worse.
Wait, hold on. Yes, I'll come out to you. Let's artists finish this point, then I'll come out to you.
But the mid-table teams like Fulham and Chelsea and Bournemouth, they've gotten better this year.
Yeah, true.
So, one of those teams got better. One of those teams has gotten worse.
Did Money May say Chelsea got better?
Yeah, exactly.
RDS will get.
Fulham and Chelsea. The mid-table teams like Fulham and Chelsea have been fantastic this season.
Right.
Yeah, but that team has not been fantastic for a mid-table.
So, you know what? Yeah, there's.
Okay. Yes, what point did you want to make? Yes, what was this controversial point you wanted to make?
KG's accent.
No,
prepare that break.
I said for me, I've always said this. I watch sports for competition. If, in my opinion, no prime league in any league, no team should consistently get above 90 points. That's not a league. That's a brothel at this point, Like, you just get there just getting bent over. Like, I'm being real, bro.
Easy.
Don't drop it.
No. Okay. But yes, yeah. I can understand the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich. I can understand the PSG with Uber Eats. Why don't you give credit in 18-19 for how excellent Man City and Liverpool were? That is competitive. Now, it's competitive between two teams, but that is what you call an amazing title race. That went to the last year of the season with one team finishing on 98, one team finishing on 97. That is the epitome of competitive.
Competitive between those two.
No. But again, we are not talking about the league. We're talking about Arsenal.
Exactly. Yes.
And the point is, Arsenal fans have said that they made it more difficult than they had to. They didn't drop points because of how amazing those teams were. They dropped points because Arsenal were just being stupid. And Arsenal were just being completely...
We could have easily hit 90 points. Could have easily hit 90 points.
Yeah, they should have.
Yes. Hold on.
The key to that, Arsenal did not hit 90 points because of how good the league is. They didn't hit 90 points because they messed up. They messed up.
Can I give my
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that Arsenal didn't hit 90 points because of how competitive the league is, or because of how complacent they were and Arteta's cowardly tactics?
Yeah, but we can't completely dismiss. Like, are we saying we can't completely dismiss the other teams? There's 19 other teams in the league that all have their own objectives. I'm not saying that. I'm not. Two things can be true. So as you said, yes, at times Arsenal be competitive. It's fine, but that doesn't take away from the fact that, say, when Arsenal went away to Sunderland and got a draw, it's like, it's solely because Arsenal were complacent, not because Sunderland had a really good home record up until this point, could defend well, knew what they were doing. So we have to credit the fact that, like, some of these teams Arsenal play against, I think I am assuming is what Yassir's point is.
You know how ridiculous
the quality from 16 to 15 has gotten better. Teams are more competitive, so they're not just going to bend over backwards and just allow Arsenal to win.
But you know how ridiculous what HH is saying. He's saying, "Oh, I love the 97 and 8-point season where the two teams went back to back." Can you imagine? Liverpool lost the league. They lost one game. They lost one game and they finished 97. That means that every game they played, they were winning. You know how boring that is?
That's called competition, Yassir.
No, it's not called competition.
Wait, what? Who just said that?
No.
That's not called competition.
Wait.
Okay, can I go to Yassir, please?
Yeah, Yassir.
Thanks.
It's as if you've been willfully ignorant. Listen to what I'm saying. You can talk about a league being competitive and a title race being competitive. What you keep missing is, because you say boring, as people have said in the streets, boring is when one team runs away with everything. How can you call that boring where Liverpool and Man City were supremely amazing and he had two amazing sides who were going band for band every single week, and we did not have any idea who would win the title until the very last day of the season? That is the epitome of an exciting, competitive title race. How don't you understand
but
that?
HH, you cannot be a hypocrite because you cannot make the argument that a lot of people were making for La Liga and saying that, it's Real Madrid and Barcelona. They always beat everyone. It's just only between those two. And Premier League fans are saying, we don't have that on league. It's very competitive. It's very open. The whole league is for competitive.
Money makes
Like,
the
you're making the La Liga argument, HH.
Yes, sir.
You're making the La Liga argument.
Yes,
like
Chelsea
if
attempt.
you want to
Yes.
turn, if
Wait,
you want
wait,
to turn
the Chelsea
the
broke.
Premier League to La Liga, that's fair. Just say that though. But if you just
Yes,
want to have
sir.
two
Can I
teams
ask you
that
one
win every
question?
season, that's
Okay,
fair.
wait.
We should
Okay,
move on.
hold on. Barry, Monimis, then Vigo. Barry.
Can I go after Vigo?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think Yassir just looks at the table that we had that just finished it and sees like the margin of points and say, it was competitive, it was close. Nah, man, it doesn't work that way. Because when you look at 18-19, City and Liverpool, they were levels above all the other teams, but it was still a good league. Like Chelsea made they won the Europa. Arsenal was in the final.
Barry, did you
Some of the worst teams we've ever seen. Garbage Man United, garbage Arsenal. There was Huddersfield and Cardiff. Fulham, there are some teams that were really garbage that year.
Fulham had a front line of Harvey Elliott, Ryan Sessegnon, and who else? Nah, come on, man.
Yeah, but there's bad. But
they didn't have
bad
Jimenez
teams
in 2019. They didn't have Jimenez in 2019.
Oh yeah, he's still in Wolves.
The promoted teams this season were stronger though. The promoted teams this season were way worse.
That is stronger, and the mid-table teams too.
I think this is the first time since Wolves
and Leeds as well.
A team has qualified for Europe straight after getting promoted.
Yeah,
but the point is,
people forget Bournemouth are on the. I think after today's result, they're on the 6th longest unbeaten run in English football history.
Okay, don't give me that. 18 fucking draws in the season is criminal. No, don't give me that.
It's 10.
That's competitive.
Come on, man.
You want that? Villa just
wait. Yeah, let Barry.
Yes,
sir. Could you shut? So Barry.
No. Just the main point is obviously there's bad teams in every edition of the league. Like there's gonna be some bad teams, but the point is, in general, when you look at this season, Arsenal, they should have ran away with it. Like obviously they won, congrats to them, happy for them, but they should have ran away with it because City they were not up to par. Carrick ball, no. Liverpool, they fell off. Aston Villa, they were never a true contender. So Arsenal, they should have made it easier. They probably should have had 90 plus points, won the league by like a couple of weeks ago. Really, like City, Liverpool, but that was neck and neck. Yeah, maybe the margin of points at the end of 18-19 was big compared to. I think Chelsea finished third that season with 72, and obviously Liverpool had 97. But Liverpool and City were so much better. Like they were just a level above, not because the teams were ass, just City and Liverpool were amazing.
Money talk to me, Money.
Listen, you can have two different conversations. Like if it's entertaining, then that's a different conversation to competitive. Because you can have a competitive league, but you don't like to watch it. Because at the end of the day, who's in the Conference League final? Oh, the team that finished 13th. The Europa League semi-final had the team in 4th. And the team that finished in 17th this season or 16th this season in Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Every single English team made the round of 16 in the Champions League. Every single one. Even Newcastle, even Spurs made the round of 16 in the Champions League. And they're in the relegation zone. So it's like...
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Shout out Tottenham.
Not anymore. But like they were fighting for relegation. So it's like... Obviously, if you don't like watching it, that's completely fine. Like I'm not going to argue with that. The Premier League to watch is not a great spectacle to watch. But in terms of competitiveness, don't try and act
100%.
Like that some of the teams in this league, there are teams in 15th who have internationals that play for their countries, who have proper like good players. Bro, go look at a team like Nottingham Forest. They've got Gibbs White, Anderson, Dan Ndoye, who starts for Switzerland.
But see, my name is like before the question I asked was, this was not a difficult or hard league for Arsenal to win. And yes, I said, yes, it was. And I said that you've come on here, Labila's come on here, Betty's come on here to say that Arsenal should have won this league a long time ago. The fact that it took this long is not how good the league is. It took this long because Arsenal were complacent, because this league should have been wrapped up a long time ago.
Complacent?
You can say complacent. I think it's more just style of play of how we play.
I think it was just more nerves.
We don't how we play as a team. We don't blitz teams. So it's like We go in there. That's how we play. We play to control.
So my argument is that did it take this long based on just how good the Premier League is, or it took this long because of Arteta's approach that's led to you dropping points?
I think Arsenal playing considerably more games, because obviously with Liverpool and City being knocked out early in Champions League football, Arsenal obviously did have more games.
Liverpool made the Champions League final.
Yeah, well,
I mean this season. Sorry, that's what I mean.
Well, listen, I do think that we could have done better ourselves, but it's like that's me just being a fan in the moment in terms of like, hey, the title's on the line. I did say that if we lost the league, it wasn't because of City, it's because of us letting ourselves off like the hook and not really being there to sort of press down the advantage. But also that comes in with the nerves of the fact that they've never done it as a team. Like you can see it in the crowd. If we're in this same position next year and we have like, let's say, a 7-point gap heading into March, we're probably not going to like let another team back in the race at that point.
Yeah, no. Because it's about getting over the hill once. Yeah.
Because we can handle pressure. We're better under that situation now that we have the league. There's more confidence in the team and the fans and that sort of stuff. But it's like, listen, all you guys having like conversations about how the league looks. At the end of the day, if the league is dead, why didn't you guys do anything about it? If the league is
because our teams are even worse.
No, because everyone is asked. No, because
wait. Yeah, shout out Chelsea, man, the world champs.
You can say this, but then you have to. No.
The combat harming here. Wait, Manuel, the combat harming here is again. If you win, you win. If I win a crap league, I don't give a damn. I won. All I'm saying though is that there was not the title race was a weird one because you had, and this I've said this before. Arsenal were clearly the best team. This was a trash City team. The fact that it was a title race in air quotes was not because of how good Man City were, was because Arsenal kept allowing a very trash Man City team in. This should have been similar to last season where Arsenal just run away with the title. And
No, let's not be revisionist. Yes. But going into the season, I think going into the season, people saying Liverpool were favourites.
Liverpool
were going to come in.
But by December, January, February, it was Arsenal's.
Of course, yeah. But I'm just saying that wasn't the narrative going into the season.
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I think the narrative was they would be competitive, but not maybe win it. I think people didn't think Liverpool were going to run away with it.
No, everyone had Liverpool running away with it after the signings they made.
Yeah, no. The narrative was. I mean, we'll get to Liverpool. The narrative was Liverpool with 2 weeks.
Listen, at the end of the day, okay, the league dead, not great quality. Fine. This just makes all of you guys look way worse than me because at least when the league was dead, I came here.
We already know what shit though.
We already know.
No, you didn't. When you beat Barcelona 3-0, you weren't saying that.
No. But this is the thing. You can only say that now that it's over. But I remember during the season, Chelsea fans were telling me we can mount a title chance.
I never said that. I never said
There's only one.
I don't know who said that. I don't know. Maybe it was Nathaniel or something. I never said that.
I remember
a certain black man was changed.
No. I remember when Blaise A goes in the comments and he tells everyone, guys, 10 men draw against Arsenal. Hey, listen, we're in this. Oh, KJ after that 1-1 win against Arsenal. I'll tell you what, we got some easy fixtures coming up. We can definitely do something in this title race.
KJ, did you say this?
No.
KJ, did you say this?
Hold on.
KJ, did you say that nonsense?
I didn't say this.
What about Nathaniel?
Have hope and forward swapping clothes for a group stage victory. I was not hearing league conversations on this shit.
Insane. Money mates, kill him.
No, you know what, Money mates? I pray to God. I was not.
I felt like the world was actually win the Champions League. Because you gotta suffer. You gotta suffer, bro.
No. It's not even about suffering. No. I'm here for the consistency because all of a sudden the league is dead now that Arsenal won it. Because I tell you what, if Arsenal bottled this league and Man City won it, everyone would have loved this league title. Oh, this was a great Premier League.
That's true.
No.
Come on. No. Money mates, you guys robbed us. No. Come on. Wait, hold on. Money mates, let's be real. You robbed us off of a supremely amazing hangout.
No,
imagine if you bottled it.
David Moyes.
No, come on. That would have been amazing.
But that's my point. That would have been the same exact results would have happened. The same level of quality. Nothing would have changed that much. But all of a sudden now it's a great Premier League because Man City won it.
No. Not great, but we say an exciting story. I'm sorry, unless you're a moron. If City had won this, the narrative would be, man, Arsenal bolted. It won't be, what a great season. It would just be like an exciting storyline, not based on quality percentage of storyline.
You spent like 95% of the season on top of the table, bro. Of course, it'd be mad as hell.
And they won.
But
if they did,
No, but this is my thing. No. Here's the thing.
Imagine any other league. Wait, Moneymates. Wait, take your club bias outside the picture. Imagine that happened in the Bundesliga. Like, look at this right now. Imagine Bayern had spent 200 and something days, right, on top of the table, right, and Dortmund came up straight somehow, right. I'm not saying it's the same level, but let's just say that. Okay, fuck that. Madrid Barca is a better example. Imagine Barca spent 280 something days on top of the table, right? On top of the table. Madrid came along, 2 days they spent on top of the table and they won the league. We don't say
wow. God forbid.
No, but KJ, this is the thing. The league.
You talk about fantasy. Are we talking about fantasy here?
Regardless of who would have won the league has been like this. Yet these conversations only come up when a certain team that people don't like is top of the table. No, it's the truth.
Speak on it.
Wait, hold on. Okay, let me come to Labil and then to you, Vigo. Labil.
Yeah, so can I give you a fact, HH?
Go for it.
You know, last season, Arsenal finished with less points than we did in Wenger's second last season when we finished 5th. So last season, when we finished 2nd, we had less points than we did when we finished 5th in 2017.
Because the league was a joke last season.
Exactly. So, but we weren't having these conversations like Money May said. It is partly anti-Arsenal bias. I think the league has fallen off since 2024 when there was like three teams in the title race until April. But it is partly agenda driven why we're having the conversation about the quality of the league, because it's more about the quality of football in general, because at worst, the Premier League is the second best league in the world. The only league that even has an argument is the Spanish league. So it's still one of the best leagues.
So basically, you're saying that give credit to Arsenal in winning a very good league this season.
I mean, comparative to the other leagues like Serie and like the Bundesliga and French league, it's arguably the best league in the world.
Bro, the league been like this. The league was like this when City won the treble. The league weren't good when City won the treble. What's flipping Southampton were getting like 3-3 draw against Arsenal.
Wait, guys, this is my question.
Wait, also, I wanted to
hold on.
I wanted to address something that Yasser said earlier in the Hangout, and he said, and you were saying that the 97-98 season is like one of the best title races because of the quality of the two teams.
Yeah,
I have a bit of a controversial opinion, but as a neutral, it's much more entertaining when both teams drop points. Like my favorite title race that doesn't include Arsenal. I mean, obviously it would probably be this season because we won it, but it's 13-14 because Liverpool and City both dropped points in April, and I think Liverpool even dropped points in May as well. So it was because with the 97-98 season, you kind of just knew that both teams were going to win. There was that one company goal versus Leicester, but it just wasn't as entertaining because you knew there was so much better than everyone else.
But two different kinds of entertainments. So I do agree that in a certain sense, 13-14 was entertaining based on just the drama of team dropping points. But in a different way of perceiving it, the City Liverpool was excited because we'd never seen teams accumulate so many points, and the question was who's going to blink first. Again, like hindsight to 2020, you had to win the games, but at the time you were like, are they going to draw? Are they going to lose? Are they going to draw? Are they going to lose? And remember that, I think, second to last game where City were drawing and then Company scores that crazy, like 30-yard and everything. Like, so both can be exciting in different ways, you know.
The only one I remember for Liverpool was they drew they beat Fulham 2-1, and I think Ryan Babel scored like an equaliser in like the 75th minute or something that season. But yeah, a lot of the time, you kind of just knew they were going to win, so it wasn't as entertaining, in my opinion.
All right. Vigo, what you said, and I'll take your dose and next thing. Vigo.
Honestly, for me personally, this has not been an exciting league campaign at all by either team, honestly, in the Premier League. It's just been quite boring. It's like Arsenal just score a goal and they just defend for like the 80 minutes. It's been like that for like the entirety of the season. But listen, at the end of the day, what you can't take away from Arsenal is they got the job done. They won. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to the entire Arsenal fan base. But what I want to say is, personally for me, I feel like Man City, I really want to see how Man City does under Enzo Maresca. I know we're not talking about that currently. We're talking about the league, but I really want to see how it goes after them. But yeah, as far as like what Yassir said, Yassir, I just want to ask you a question real quickly.
Oh, God.
You said that we talk about La Liga and we say that only Real Madrid and Barcelona have been challenging for La Liga for now, I guess, like 20 years. But in the Premier League, when was the last time we saw a 3-horse race?
23-24.
Which one was it? Because I know it was Man City.
Liverpool City Arsenal 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know about like I don't know about Arsenal, honestly. I don't really know. Not Arsenal, but for Liverpool. I don't really know. Were they really in that title race? I'm not really that sure.
They were top in
No,
the
they were.
Yeah. No, they were there.
They fell off the cliff.
I don't know. Honestly, I never consider the Liverpool that much. But apart from that season, I don't really remember ever the Premier League being a 3-horse race for like the majority of the season. Like, sure, there was like Chelsea a couple of times for like 2 weeks. And then apart from that, nobody else. But...
2 weeks in December.
But no, honestly speaking, I don't really know what to say about this season. It's like Arsenal won it, but I don't really have like much to say about Arsenal in terms of like they didn't play that great. City were just trash. And you were saying, HH, like, what would City of 17-18 do in this season? I would say even like City of last year would probably walk this league. I don't really see that.
Last year?
They were worse last year.
No, that's when he began to scratch himself last season.
That's a break.
Nah. I think they would.
You know, they lost 4-0 at home to Spurs last season.
Wait, hold on. Do you know that was they only just got top 4? Like, I think they got third like on the last.
They had one win in 12.
They conceded like 3 goals to final in the Champions League. Like,
yeah, they were horrible.
No. That's a break.
Sorry, bro. No, that's a break.
Listen, I think they were. I think. Listen, City of 2 seasons ago would definitely win no problem. Would definitely win no problem. But I even think City of last season would do better. Honestly speaking, that could be a break. That could be a break.
Wait, this season is better.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that team was dookie, man.
How could he say that?
Arsenal battered them 5-1.
Yeah. No. Seriously, Vigo, how could he say they do better last season when they've been better this season than they were last season? That doesn't make any logical sense.
You saw Victor's ass last
season. I just personally think that City last season was just. I think that was just an anomaly. Honestly speaking, I don't really. I really.
What are you saying, my man?
No, I think. Listen, I think City.
They were way more ass.
No. I'll just say it like this. City of this season were worse than City of last season, but the clubs. The clubs last season were better than this season.
One win in 12. Only one win in 12. Come on, bro.
Wait. Hold on. Let me come to Don. I'll take your dubs and we'll move to Bruno scamming his way to 21 assists. Don,
let's not do that.
Okay. What's it? First things first. I want to congratulate Arsenal. That's to me.
Actually, Don, you actually don't have to congratulate them as United. You actually don't have to. You could just say they won it.
Hey, why not, man?
Wait, no. I'm just saying you don't have to. Why? Okay, they won it. So what do you have to congratulate?
To me, Don, congratulations on making Champions League football as well. Congratulations.
To me,
I know one team
is actually being condescending. He doesn't mean that.
No, I'm congratulating him because another team didn't make it.
Yeah, I know one team was not making Conference League, Europa League, Champions League. I know.
I would say for me, City is the number one off for me personally, but that's just me. I wanted to I want to come back to what you were saying. Like you said something about this league is not impressive for Arsenal. I think for me personally, since I've been watching the Premier League, I feel like I've never seen a team more pressured to win a Premier League than this Arsenal team, because they've been when you've been like come so short for that many years, and then now everybody's like looking at you, they're just waiting for you to bottle because they just feel like you have this bottle gene, and they finally do it. I think that you got to give kudos to them. That is impressive, from the mental part.
Oh no. Don, very good point. I'll give you that they were able to be able to overcome the pressure. But on the other hand, how good were Man City? How good were Liverpool? And again, I don't mean no disrespect. Who came third this season? Which is the team that came third this season? So when you put that into context, what was Arsenal's real competition?
I would say, listen, when it comes to the title race, I don't think that they really had another team that was really on their level. I know City was around, but I really didn't. I just didn't think City was gonna do anything, if I'm being honest. But I always said that Arsenal's competition was themselves. Like, it was just they were fighting themselves. But if we're talking about league wise, HH, can you give me another league from first place to 17th that is better than the Premier League?
Oh no! Look, in terms of balance, I've always said that Premier League has, because of the money distribution, Premier League has the best parity in the world. Money distribution tax. So where a team in 17th can outspend the team in first or second in the Serie. So just for that point, 100% you're right. So look, you can say two things, because you're right, Don. They had huge pressure, massive pressure, because Lord only knows if these guys would have come second or 4 times in a row. And based on the position they put themselves in, they were able to override that. So I've got to give Arteta and the players credit that with incredible pressure and social media pressure, it's huge. Because what's very key here is that look at how Miles Lewis-Skelly celebrated, how Saka celebrated. They were very aware of us. They were aware of us, who were preying on their downfall.
How about Madueke?
Let these guys do us. No, Madueke. Because when you look at what they posted on social media, they were very aware that guys were waiting to destroy them online. So that's a huge pressure that they were able to overcome.
Also, I have a take on Arsenal. I feel like this because I remember, I think it was the first 2 seasons, or maybe it was more specifically the first season when they were challenging. They were playing better, like they were playing more beautiful football. I feel like now that they have gone over this hump, we might see them be more. They might go for it more when it comes to winning games. They might want to be more less pragmatic. So I feel like maybe they might get some. I feel like they'll be better to watch next year. At least I hope they will. After this,
no, I think like.
But if a Chelsea fan saying this though, how do you guys win the Premier League titles?
Imagine Arteta after winning this league title.
Shut up! How old are you?
Yeah, come on, guys! Like, you guys are boring.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Michael, what are you saying?
Imagine Arteta after winning this Premier League, he just doubles down and he just plays like 6 at the back next season as well.
No. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's my
the Premier League's heading in that direction. So
wait, quickly.
Not crazy.
Let me tell you my theory, and I want to hear what Bill and Moneymates have said about this. My theory is this: I don't know. I believe what Don just said. Next season, just play. Because the reason why they had it this way was, I think Arteta was aware that I have to deliver this damn trophy. By any means necessary, I've got to deliver. If Arsenal don't win the league next season, there won't be this whole thing of, get Arteta out. No. They finally won something they've not won since over. And next Sunday on Holloway Road, it's going to be Notting Hill Carnival 2.0. So this trophy meant so much. So my theory is next season, without that huge pressure, it'd be like, just go out and play. And in a league without a Pep Guardiola, don't be surprised if Arsenal win the league next season playing a more expansive attacking football.
I was just about to say. I think Arsenal have a very good chance of going back to back. I really think they have a big chance. Of
I agree.
I think they will go back to back.
Wait, hold up. Let's round everyone streets. Who's your best to win the league next season?
Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal. I think it'll be more difficult next year.
Okay. Here's the thing. Whatever happens in the transfer window, I actually don't. because again, we saw Liverpool's transfer window. Look at what happened.
I ain't got no predictions, man.
Wiseman too.
I think it'll be more difficult.
You guys do know that Arteta went to Jose Mourinho and literally used his game.
Wait, hold on. My name is Wilson.
No, I think it'll be more difficult next season than this year.
I don't think so.
I think
I don't think so.
Do you really rate Mourinho?
I think it's
in my opinion,
much
I
easier.
don't think. You see, for example, Pep. I was speaking to Hamza C about this. Me personally, I don't think Pep likes a lot of these guys that he has, because like you see Pep likes these 1-touch, 2-touch players, Gundogan, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. You're not doing skills. You're just efficient, hit the space, play quickly, interchange, movement. I'm telling you, Pep does not like when Ryan Cherky starts getting the ball, he starts doing like a step over, and Doku starts sizing up the fullback. Pep's looking at these guys.
So how does it link it so you think that City are going to find much more of a challenge with Maresca next season?
Yeah, because I think Maresca would be much better suited to using players like that than Pep. I don't think Pep likes. I don't think Pep likes Cherkis, Doku's, guys who dribble and try to take people out of the game. Pep likes these guys who move the ball quick. I think
some of these want his recruitment. I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
No, bro. Let's just, bro. Haaland, Semenyo, freaking Martin Nunes are not Pep players. They're not.
You really think? I can tell you right now, deep down, when Pep Guardiola watches Antoine Semenyo start doing like a step over, or he's driving at the full,
he wants to shoot himself.
Exactly.
And also, guys, here's one thing. Haaland has never been a Pep player. Haaland has never fully worked in the system.
He was scoring goals with one hand tied behind his back.
UCL, so it doesn't matter.
Has he ever? Wait,
hold on. Let's also okay, shout out to Mohammed. Fitting that Sunderland have more leagues than Chelsea. How many you sell to Sunderland? No, Mohammed. Sunderland, quick. Pop quiz. How many UCLs do Sunderland have? How many UCLs? How many Champions League?
Beefing Sunderland.
Do they have a conference?
From Real Madrid, Barcelona,
to the stadium light.
Shout out to J Swiss. More fractured arms than Chelsea W's in May. #Doi, #A&E. Wait.
Oh, get well soon.
Who got fractured?
I think he's talking about himself.
Oh, J Swiss? He's fractured arm?
Oh, J Swiss. Oh, jeez, man. Sorry. Get well, man. Oh, shit. Get well.
Wait, did you fracture
Shout
both
out
your
to
arms then?
With all due respect, I wish nothing but relegation on Everton.
Hey, can you read that?
100%. No.
Sorry. With all due disrespect, I wish nothing but relegation on Everton next season. To be fair, don't know what I expected from a club called the Toffees. But by the way, shout out to Bruno for breaking the record.
Bro. They're so useless.
No. Okay, guys. Did you really believe that the Premier League would allow that stadium to host Middlesbrough and some trash in the stadium?
It's the hope that kills you, bro.
Man, hope is overrated, bro. Get that hope out of there.
You know what's the worst thing for Chelsea?
You're gonna have to change your name.
To go down. It makes no sense to me. The first thing is, guys, that's a free 6 points for us every season. So why would you want a free 6 points to go down? That's the first thing. The second thing is, no one gives a shit about West Ham. Stop acting like you do. We don't care that they're gone. They're such a nothing football club.
Do we care about Tottenham though?
Wait, hold on. West Ham are a pretty big deal in London, bro. In London, they're a pretty big deal. So
KG, this is why Chelsea was suffering. This is why Chelsea was suffering.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to J Swiss. Shitty 2 Premier Leagues, 30 years, and 6 leagues, 128 hates. Wait, what's that thing over morphine? What's that logo?
Hate watch.
A clock.
Hate
watch.
That's clever.
Another.
Yeah, shout out to J Swiss, bad. Shout out to boy Dajo. Yes, if you just want to watch a league for competition over quality, why haven't you been watching the Serie for the past decade?
I have.
Yes, you don't respond.
I have HH. That's why.
And why don't you rep it?
Napoli team. That's why I have a Scott McTominay Napoli shirt. That's I do. HH.
Oh, fair enough.
I do. Actually,
okay,
I
where is it at? Rep the Serie every hangar. No. Rep the Serie every hangar then. Rep the Serie every hangar.
But I get mad at the Serie A because when they come to the Champions League, they just do nonsense. So
good last time you win the UCL.
I can't win, HH. I can't win. What am I supposed to do?
Yes, Christopher Nkunku plays for AC Milan.
Wait, shout out to Omeni. Spanish league is ass. cheeks. The whole bottom half were in a relegation battle until the last 2 game weeks of the season.
Yeah, but it was
Doesn't that just show that it's competitive?
Did you see the gap in points?
It shows that it's competitive down there, bro. Pause.
But if that was the Premier League battle,
and you guys see the dictator won the Golden Boot apparently.
Yes, he did. Thank you.
But he also got relegated with 42 points.
Shout out to Stoner IRL. Stop pretending like you're entertained by football. What's really entertaining are the narratives.
Yes.
I didn't see a hangout for Bayern winning the Bundes with beautiful
No
football.
one cares about
That's
fucking
a fact,
Bundesliga,
HH.
man.
That's a fact.
Nobody cares about Bundesliga now. Let's be real.
Nah, man.
But here's the thing.
Speak for yourself, homie.
No. The hope is the World Cup is going to bring back some entertainment. That's the hope.
I don't think so.
Bro, we've
That's
already
definitely
had
gonna
so
bring
much
some
entertainment.
Hey, bro, I'm putting my belief on Becky Lynch and Akira
Does
Kurosawa.
Nigeria make the group stages, HH?
Damn.
They're in the Unity Cup.
Fly,
They're
Eagles,
tied up.
fly.
All right, moving on.
Fly, Eagles, fly, huh?
Shout out to your boy Eze. If I'm in the stream, I'll crash on all ops. What's ops? What's
Facts.
ops? We're all supporting Lil Bro. We're also
Don't lie.
I'm happy for Lil Bro. And next weekend, I'm
okay, so shout out to Jay Jokin. If only Bomberim was sacked earlier, we win the league.
No, we don't.
Okay, now,
Yeah,
Jay Jokin, now you're smoking crap.
One game a week, Manchester United.
Michael Carrick or not? Michael Carrick's not leading United.
I can't wait for next season, man. When these 2 games a week are gonna hit?
Relax.
Relax.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Ricardo. This channel is funded by the IDF, #Free Palestine.
Bruno is gonna have no ligaments next
Ask
season.
your question.
Bruno's gonna have no ligaments.
What's the question? Like, what's the question?
For free Palestine.
Why'd you read out that you're funded by the IDF, but you won't read out Mbappe slander?
HH, you are a dictator.
That is true.
That's what you love about Mbappe.
I got a question too. I got a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Wait, has any of you guys watched the stream after Arsenal lost to City? That shit is hilarious. that shit is hilarious. Y'all need to go watch that. That's good laughs.
No, I'm not watching that because we all thought that it was over. Wait, hold on. How do you beat Arsenal? Then you go ahead and you drop points to Everton.
These guys aren't serious, man. They're not serious.
It's not serious.
Tap tack.
We already said they're not good, man. Arsenal.
Wait, hold on. Ardias, what's over? Ardias, Ardias.
RDS. Are you there?
RDS,
I think it's gone. I think it's gone.
Can I speak on Arsenal?
Okay. No. Because okay. What? So very quick. Arsenal, go.
I just want to give them credit because ultimately they've played how many games this season? They played the most games that you can play out of any team in the world, pretty much, right? In a European season, impressive. They reached the final of both the European. They reached the final of Champions League, FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup.
Carabao, FA Cup, they didn't do it.
Oh, that's right. In the FA Cup, they didn't do it, but still, that's a lot of games. That
to be fair,
right?
they have a case.
Yeah, Southampton was spying on us. I want back in.
Yeah, Southampton was spying. Yeah.
That's true.
Should the final be retaken?
The thing is that we can say that Arsenal were bottling it, but also the amount of games that they had to play, right? Like you look at the teams that have won the titles previously, like Liverpool last season knocked out in the round of 16, Manchester City the season before knocked out in the quarterfinals. You have Manchester City the season before that, which won the treble, yes, but ultimately in the last couple of seasons, it's helped the team that's winning the title not to have the all those games that they need to play, right? And Arsenal right now, because they had still all the Champions League games where they had to play competitive matches. I give them a lot of credit for being able to get over the line, and especially when this league, from 7th to 18th, this league is so much better than everywhere else. Like, bro, I could see teams like Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest competing with teams like Leipzig and Bayer Leverkusen, right? Like, this is the level that I can see these teams competing with. And so the fact that Arsenal is in a tough league in a Premier League that's greatly improved with the amount of money they have in the last 2 years, it's a good achievement for them.
Yeah, no. Look, for Arsenal, the Arsenal fans and this process, it's amazing. I just don't rep the league this season because would have liked a far more competitive title race, which were actually two quality teams.
Well, you can say that about every season, bro. Like, don't do this.
It's one process that was finished, man.
Ardius, is the mic with the Ardius?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had to.
Don't be bitter, HH. Be humble.
Help out my daughter for a second. So, but yeah, she's fine.
Hey, shout out to Hope, my goddaughter. Man. So okay, here's the thing.
You did say Hope is overrated.
So no, Ardius.
Look at
this is not me saying this. Wait, Ardius, this is not me saying this. Ardius, this is not me saying this. This is just from what I'm hearing from the streets and all that.
It's you saying it, bro.
They're saying that should we be counting? That's I think it's 8 open play assists. The rest
12.
are set pieces.
It's 12. It's 12.
12 open play assists.
Yes, it's 12 open.
DJ, you pull up. Can I pull it up on street saying whatever, and then
Well, HH, like it's
let me.
Wait, hold on. Artists.
I'll come back. Can I speak after them?
Yeah.
Let me start. The first thing first, obviously, the most important thing is obviously titles and Premier Leagues and Champions League, etc. So congratulations to Arsenal and whoever obviously wins the Champions League this season. So that's the most important thing to get out of the way. Titles are the most important thing. Okay. Now, what I would say though is, would I rather have our captain, our player, who's been obviously important for United this season, break the assist record, or have the other record, which is like the most red cards of a season? Which one would I prefer to have?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
8 red cards is wild, man. For me,
it is.
It's actually crazy. For a team that spent $2 billion to get 8 red cards and finish 10, I just think it's crazy. So
I just crash out like that. That's crazy.
I just know, and also the guy who actually got the, I think he.
So we're not in the Chelsea section.
No, I know. I'm just taking this into context because I don't really understand how you can break a record of red cards and an £80 million player who apparently is not a flop. I'm like, why is it a flop? But apparently, Stefano guy is not a flop. I do understand, So
no, RDS. He broke both of his legs, and then Chelsea paid 80 million for him.
That's why.
So no. Wait, hold up. So Ardius. So again, how are we? Because for me, because this was serious. 21 assists with a team this bad.
Yeah,
you've got to give it. However, I like my assist to be more PLO.
I'm gonna back this whole thing way into the fact that I'm sorry, for half of the season we were managed by Satan.
That's true. That's true.
My name is disaster. My name is Ruben Amorim. The good night.
This guy was playing DM.
The good days are coming.
Half of the season, Satan was majesty and playing this guy as a defensive midfield player. The only manager to play him as a DM for half a season.
It's insanity.
It doesn't matter if it's open play or whatever sort of thing like that. You're still breaking the record. Imagine if he was actually playing in his actual position. Imagine if Carroll could actually come early.
He might have 30.
Yeah. If Amr had been sacked after that debacle with Grimsby when he's getting out the board or something like that, Bruno could probably.
And that was more than a debacle on. Yes, more than.
Yeah, it was.
Was that the game where he was like DJing? And doing include on this. Okay, shout.
Yeah, you can bring up the disaster if you want to do that, but it was a disaster.
I forgot about that game. Disaster. I forgot about that game, man.
Yeah, it's so that's the context. I don't care open play, all this. The context is we were managed by Satan. Satan is now no longer here, at least. Okay, so and despite that, the guy still managed to sort of G up and help United reach a 3rd place finish. That realistically, they're not going to be. I'm not going to get into Carrick and all that sort of stuff like that. That's another time.
It's Carrick,
No. But the fact that United,
yes, here, mute your mic, man.
But let's be. The fact that United got 3rd from where they were, is it?
Let
me ask a question. Wait, hold up. From where they were under Amorim, with how bad things are to getting 3rd. Is that Carrick glaze or Bruno Fernandes glaze or
HH? When were they?
They actually weren't that many points.
No. Where were they?
No,
when
they weren't.
The moment Amorim left, where were United?
They weren't. They were
6
wins left. So obviously the context is because I was saying we don't get into the Amorim.
They were 5th or something.
We were 10 points behind.
But what I would. would say though is that when you consider them out, I think we were 10 points. Was it the thing he said? We were 10 points behind Chelsea, I think, in third at that time. We're now, I think, 19 points ahead of Chelsea.
A 10-game swing. 10-game swing.
We can say stuff like, "Where's your Club World Cup, bro?"
Which is more embarrassing.
You gotta admit that's wild though, HJ.
You have world champions on your shirt.
No. I'll tell you what's the wild is that you've not won a UCL since the one that you stole away. So that's what's wild.
World Cup, World Cup.
And you've not won a league since 2020. No, come on, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And they still have more than you, man. So what does it?
Who's the US president?
Wait, Barry. Who's won it more recently? Who won one recently?
What's more, 2 or 3? What's more?
All I'm saying is next year, I saw UEFA release the list. The 2028 UCL final is going to be in Munich. You've got to get in the top 4 somehow next season, HH.
Yeah,
that's
the
story has to be.
The clock is ticking, man.
Yeah. So like listen, I think your question was about whether like is it Carrick or Bruno. Obviously, it's because bearing in mind, I think that before this season there was talk about potentially there's the whole Saudi saga, is Bruno staying or not, some issues with the club, etc., and appreciation and so forth, as well as other things going behind the scenes. And so with that background in mind, on top of the fact that you're playing with a manager who, yes, okay, he was United was 6 when he left. And to be fair, he only got sacked because he spoke out or fell out with like the kind of management leadership sort of structure. But I mean, how long did the guy take to win back-to-back games? I mean, I think if you actually compare the record that Carrick has since he's come in to Amrams, he's actually surpassed his win record.
Yeah.
For the amount of time.
No way.
Yeah, in way less games.
He surpassed his. So Carrick's only been here.
Wait, hold on.
This is a disaster.
What?
Like he's barely been here for a couple months. He surpassed his win record. His win record.
Yeah. You fucking having a laugh, mate?
More wins in 5 months than a guy who had.
Wait. Audience, what's wrong with suffering? What's life? There's suffering.
Hey. Don't use that word no more, man.
Let's put that suffering aside. So
it's like PTSD, man.
So some of it is simply just having a manager that actually knows how to play players in the right position, is not a philosophy match all the time. But some of it is that I do think that, like, whatever you say about Bruno, he has, for United's obviously standards to good players, yes, to have better players, but he has obviously been the most consistent and available. That's the key thing, player for Manchester United over the seasons compared to other players, and he's done what he needs to do. So yeah, he deserves.
I don't understand how he never.
Wait, hold on, quick. Let me ask this then. So, looking at all of the previous players of the season, obviously we're not comparing Bruno to a KDB, an Henry, a Cristiano, or any of these guys.
Why not? Phil Foden.
Oh, relax. Come on, bro.
But here's the thing. Now, in terms of floor raising, as in winning the award with the team you had, the only one I can think of is maybe Ginola or Bale.
Suarez.
Ginola won it when we won the treble, I think.
Suarez is 13, 14.
And also, that's, I think all Ginola had was Les Ferdinand, I think, and that was it. That's what team was nothing wrong about.
Why do you keep talking about their team being rubbish when they had 2 of like the top 10 goal scorers in the league last season join their team? How does that work?
Wait. Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to?
Cunha joined.
You keep talking about the team. They have 2 of the top 10 Premier League goal scorers last season.
So now you rate the Cunha of them,
scored less this
now
season.
you rate him. Huh.
No, I know they scored less. But
when he's
So Artis, back to So where would you rank? Where would you actually rank in terms of what Bill did with Tottenham that season, what Ginola did with his Tottenham that season, in terms of winning being player of the season with a pretty average team?
Can you throw Suarez in there as well? 13-14.
Which one?
Suarez.
Harry Kane.
No, Suarez.
Suarez.
No, Sturridge was
that was
21 goals in like 29
team.
appearances. That
was it?
No, but come on.
Yeah, because
that Liverpool 13-14 team was much better than this United team.
Where did they
finish?
Second.
But didn't they finish? Was it when did they finish again at 34 Liverpool team?
Second.
It was second. Okay, fine. Okay.
And they should have won.
Thank you. He was in a title race. So the very fact that you were in a title race means that you can't be this convert.
Yeah, I mean,
so Addis, okay. So where's your ranking?
Yeah, no. I think I despite me saying that, yeah, I think Ginola and Bell will definitely be ahead of what Bruno did in the context of this league.
Yeah.
You know, so
yes.
But I just think that it's. I know there's been talk about the United didn't win the league, shouldn't get Player of the Year, etc., etc. So I don't. Obviously, we've said previous examples where that's not necessarily the case. I don't think you necessarily have to look like for black. But I just think for what Bruno has done, given the context, a lot of this is about context. The context right now is the fact that Manchester United were managed by terrorists for half of the season. That's the context. If they weren't, then Bruno could easily have reached probably 30, maybe more, and then we might even having a different conversation about one of the best Premier League players and greatest merchants and blah 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 just because of the nature of it. And obviously, I'm not saying United would be in a title race, but United probably would have gotten more points than they are now with 71 points. Not a lot more. I'm not saying they would be in Arsenal, but they would have more than 71 points. So yeah, I think in the end, as I said, I'll take it. I predicted at the beginning of the season that United were going to finish 6th, but I wanted them to finish 5th because of how bad the previous season was. I wasn't expecting top 3 or anything like that.
Oh no, on 3rd is.
Yeah, when I'm hearing Liverpool spending 500 mil, Chelsea champions, Arsenal where they are.
I think the real thing though is, again, I'm sure you will like it, is the fact that from where we started the season, the fact that you finish above Liverpool is freaking crazy. That's crazy, bro.
It is.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You can't spend 500 mil and finish. But I think we're 11 points to clear Liverpool as well.
Salah's last season too.
Wait, what's it called? Don, talk to me. I'm coming to you. Yes.
I'll go after him.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still like, now just hitting me that the assist record, Bruno Fernandes has an assist record. Like, I know this thing about
Okay, done. Now I just want to be kind here. Henry, Kevin De Bruyne, Ozil, Giroud tax. Does it feel right to say Bruno Fernandes has the assist record in Premier League? Does that sound right to say? Like saying that, does that sentence sound right?
It does.
Yes.
No. Don't speak objectively. Does it sound right?
Listen, it does, because the one thing that this guy has that's elite is chance creation. I know people were getting on him. Well, people were talking about set piece this or set piece that. And this is how assist works. You have to. He can give you an amazing pass and you cannot finish that off. There's many times where he's given I'll break some from time to time. I'll break attackers great chances and they haven't put it in the net. It's just it's just like, hey, the set piece went in. Some of the passes he gave that was open play just didn't go in.
It evens itself out. Yeah,
it is what it is. But Bruno Fernandes has an assist record. I remember people were saying that this record was cursed.
Impossible.
But they're like, it was cursed. It's impossible. As soon as when you get to 18, 19,
can't be done.
Stop.
Can't be done.
Exactly.
Is it just for the Premier League? Yes.
Premier League, yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. I think he's also, if I'm not mistaken,
I think
he's also
for
tied,
the most in Europe. I think he's tied with Lionel Messi and Thomas Muller.
Yeah, he's tied with Messi and was it Muller? Yeah.
Messi?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Calm down.
I can confidently.
Wait. Hold up. I've just gone to StatsMuse, and it says Bruno and Thomas Muller have the most assists in a season with 21. So it's not Messi. I think it's Thomas
Messi
Muller,
also
Bruno
has
Fernandes.
21.
Amram has to be jailed, man.
Messi has 21.
I'm pretty sure.
I think Messi has 21 in 1920.
Unreliable.
Because both Thomas Muller and Lionel Messi got 21 in 1920.
Is Amram ever gonna get a job?
No, but
AJ,
you can use those.
No. Okay, so basically, look, okay, maybe StatsMuse is tripping, but StatsMuse has Bruno Fernandes 25, 26, 21, Thomas Muller 19, 20, 21.
That website is dodgy. That website is dodgy, man.
So what year did Messi have 21 then?
It was 1920, wasn't it?
1920, if I'm not mistaken.
It says 1920, Lionel Messi 20. So
fair.
It says 21 on Wikipedia.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It is what
pretty
it
sure.
is.
Yeah.
It is what
okay,
it
this
is.
will
Listen,
continue.
It doesn't matter because we had Amram as a coach.
This guy's the best player in the Premier League. He's an elite player. This is an elite player because you.
Wait, hold on. Let's stay there for a minute. Let's marinate.
He's the most effective, but is he the best?
No. Wait, hold on. Is Bruno Fernandes? Let's say, is Bruno Fernandes the best player in the Premier League right now?
Yes.
Right now, is he the best player in the Premier League?
Yes.
Relax.
What? Wait. What do you mean relax? Why is who's better than him?
No, it's okay.
Declan Rice.
Who's better than him?
Seasons, we need to move a little bit in a different way. So let's
calm
down a little bit.
Let's just calm down.
Listen.
No. I'll give you top five.
Drinking water, man.
Wait.
I can't say no. Come on, hold on. John, you can't say Bruno's the best player in the league. Stop it.
Who is better? Wait. Who is better than him?
So you have to look at Rice.
No,
Saliba has to be there. Haaland has to be there.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
AJ, did you say Cole Palmer?
The only shout. The only shout I will hear is maybe Rice and Saliba because I think Saliba is the best center back in the world. But if top three, but I you can say a little biased, but I just think he's the best player in the Premier.
Is there a problem with saying Haaland's the best in the league? Is there a
I
problem?
don't think that's crazy.
I don't think there's a problem with that. No.
I don't think that's. I don't think
Haaland still scored in those games.
I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy. Also,
I would honestly personally say I would say Saliba is probably the best player in the Premier League.
This has been one of the most.
No. You see, okay. No. Like, wait, hold up. I'm with Vigo there because it's always difficult when you're not bringing defenders, but let's be objective here. How well you play your position. And in terms of how well you play your position, you probably have to say, as of right now, Saliba.
Isn't Bruno the best 10 in the world? Or am I sure?
He is. By far. Without a doubt. Who's better?
Who's better?
Who's better?
Wait, who's better?
In the world?
Who's a better 10?
How many actual 10s exist?
Hey, listen. Do you know
not many number 10s truly exist anymore.
No. Wait. You give me that. Wait.
That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
Wait.
What's competition? What's his competition?
No. He has.
What's his competition?
The competition is Jude Bellingham, Musiala, Verts, Fermin Lopez, Odegaard. Like this.
Guys.
So what I'm saying that
Odegaard is not there.
He is the best 10. He is the best 10.
Don't punch me, guys. I'm not part of this conversation.
Hold on. This is why. Hold on. This is
one at a time.
Wait. Don't know. One at a time. Done.
This is why I say, like, how can you give me all this look, bro? How you acting like this is a crazy thing to say that he's the best player in the Prem. Even if you disagree, but that's not crazy. It's not crazy to say him being the best 10 in the world for me. I don't even know who's in this level right now.
Fermin Lopez. He's the most effective, but is he the best?
Money makes mutual Money makes.
So you gotta.
No. But actually, no. Hold on. That's very, very, very key. Effective and best are different.
Oh my God!
In terms of being effective, that's key. But Don. Does he have Salini?
You read him like a book, man.
He doesn't have.
Does he have Salini or Tesh?
By the way,
I'll answer your question. Don, quick question. Don, have you ever in your free time watched Bruno Fernandes comps? Ever?
He's got more Tesh.
Yes.
Don, you're lying. You haven't. Don,
He has more Tesh than you think. Like Salini, no, he doesn't have no Salini.
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
But Tesh, but I've seen him do. Hold on. I've seen him do Rabona crosses. I've seen him do Travella.
No, hold on, KJ. You can have Tesh but no Salini. You can have Salini but no Tesh. Very few people have Salini and Tesh. Very few have them both. So.
No, he doesn't have no Salini, but yes, Tesh. Like, come on, bro. Like,
no. No Salini. He has a bit of Tesh. I'll see he has a bit of Tesh.
He definitely has Tesh. Like,
home leg.
Like,
no, heck no. But he doesn't need Sean from leg. But
he's I think it's a technical when it comes
okay, no. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's just concise right now. So what statements are you standing on?
Oh, listen.
Say Maximin.
I'm standing on this. He is an elite player. I feel like you have to just admit that he is an elite player. He's one of the
elite.
Yes, he is.
Wait, I have a question. I have a question. When we talk about elite players, there has to be a consideration for what you win. You can't just be considered the best.
Bro, look at his team.
No, but I'm saying at the same time, that means we can't. He has to win. Then I'm sorry.
KJ, quality-wise, is he world class?
Would you Would you say Mbappe is elite?
Yes, bro, but he's won. What are you doing here?
What did he win? What did he win?
He won 3 years ago, bro.
Okay.
What did he win?
So,
drop the break.
Okay. So
you never won a league title.
He's won a World Cup.
So you have to. So you can play. You can play at elite level. So
he's
for you to
currently though, that's the question.
He's clearly elite. I like, come on, bro. Like, just because he hasn't won in the
Bruno,
team.
Best number 10 in the world.
That
just sounds wrong. That just sounds wrong.
You still haven't given me a better number 10.
No. But I'm just saying that it just sounds wrong. Like, it just sounds wrong saying that he's the best team in the world. That just sounds wrong.
Is he better than Mbappe currently? Do you think? Is Bruno better than Mbappe currently?
No, he's not better than Mbappe. No. Okay, that's way too far. That's way too far. No, he's not better than Mbappe.
Wait, hold on. KJ,
Can we open the conversation?
Yo, who's feeling like that, man?
Wait, hold on, KJ.
Based on this season, what's Bruno's place in the world right now? If we were to make like a list of Ballon d'Or, let's say top 15. Where would Bruno place right now?
Oh, he's a contender for Ballon d'Or.
No.
He's a contender for Ballon d'Or. He is.
No, where is he? In your opinion, what number is he?
15 to 20. 15 to 20.
14, 15. Let's say 13, 14, 15, around there.
If he cooks World Cup, he might be top 10.
Is it a bit mad?
Wait, KJ. That's very good. Based on what he did this season as an individual for United, if he's one of the best performers at the World Cup or top 10, maybe top 7. So if he has a great World Cup and Portugal make at least the semis, he can be top 5.
Now we don't hope for that.
Where would you? I just want to ask a question. If Portugal, I hope it doesn't happen. If Portugal do somehow win the World Cup, where would you have him rank? And he plays.
Wait. Also, what does he do? Like, what kind of World Cup does he have?
He carries
win the Golden Ball.
He carries.
Let's say he's one of the best. Let's say he's one of the best players on that team. What would you have?
If he carries Portugal to a World Cup, he's top 3.
No, come on. If he lifts them to a World Cup winner and is one of the best players, he's at least top. At least top.
I'm gonna kill myself, man.
But I'm just saying that the fact that I'm saying the fact that he's capable to be in conversations like these does not mean that he's not an elite player. Wait. What is
No, but Don, you're moving too quick. Don, you are assuming he will play a main role in leading Portugal to a World Cup. I'm saying that is never happening. I think he plays well for Portugal. There is no world in which Bruno Fernandes, with all due respect, leads Portugal to a World Cup win.
Who's going to be who?
João Neves.
Has there ever been? Has there ever been a Premier League player of the season that's not been in the league? At least not had at least in that year.
Wait, hold on, Don. This is why I brought up Bale and Ginola with RDS.
Okay.
Because I think that football has fallen off. So let's look at Bale and Ginola, who are similar to Bruno in terms of they won player of the season for average team. So it was almost like a one-man carriage, similar to what Bruno did. In my view, as great as Bruno has been and the amazing achievements, Bruno was not on the individual level as Ginola or Bale. He was not as good as those guys. He wasn't.
That's fine, but that's what. It's just back to my question. Like, okay, who would you say is elite right now in world football right now, in your opinion?
Oh no, you have Saliba, you have Yamal, you have Dembele, Vitinha. Kivicha is like UCL tax.
Harry Kane,
Olise, Kane,
Mbappe.
Is Enzo Fernandez?
Okay, so are we putting Bruno in that category of those players?
Yes. He broke the hardest record to break in the world.
Okay, for me, listen, there can still be tiers within elite. I think
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. There's an elite school, and there's also
I think there's
elite
elite
one, elite two. No, it's you're either elite or you're not elite. That's how it works.
Okay, I don't want this to be a thing of like, different definitions, but I think that there's like the best, like when it comes to like just like when it comes to argument for the best players in the world, or you can choose these guys and like, okay, they each have a case to be the best player. I don't think Bruno is in that conversation. That's why I don't understand the Mbappe him shot. But I feel like under that, when you hear the him, I don't think there's a conversation for Saliba being me personally. I don't think there's a conversation for Saliba being the best player in the world. Honestly,
because he's a centre back.
Not even just that. I don't think his even just
no. Wait, hold on.
Saliba's not.
Wait.
Saliba is elite.
Wait, hold on. Done. This season, Premier League this season, who has performed at a higher level consistently in their role, Saliba or Bruno? This is in the Premier League.
Listen.
Don't stop it.
There's only one answer.
It's better than Bruno in this role.
For me, I value. I value what Bruno did more because of what he's with his team. But if somebody told me Saliba, because obviously he's like the ceiling when it comes to his team and the fact that he won it. I'm not again. I don't think that's crazy. I also think he's elite. But if me saying Bruno, I don't think that's crazy at all. For me to say that he's the best player in the Prem, I don't think it's elite for me to say that he's. I don't think. Hold on. He showed up against Liverpool. Did he not? He showed up against City. Did he not show up against City?
Grimsby? Did he play against
Grimsby? Let's not talk about
it.
He's up against Chelsea. Wait.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you need more stripes.
But Don.
He's a mistake you did. Just do it in a top four.
No. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I can't sit down and just confidently say Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the Premier League.
You guys can go see. Wait. You guys can go. Last thing.
Okay. Don't Barry. Don't waste it.
Last thing before.
Yeah.
Let me speak on this, HS.
You guys can go like season by season and say, you know what, like just like in the NBA, like that's the MVP, or like that's the just for the season.
But just because you win MVP, that doesn't mean you're the best.
No.
Yeah.
No. But what I would say is that Bruno Fernandes and William Saliba have both performed to a similar level. However, one has won the Premier League, one has not. So that's why I would put Saliba number one.
But there's team tags.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Barry, what are you saying? Barry.
Yeah, how old is Bruno, real quick?
31.
Okay. Well, nowadays we know that like players can perform well into the 30s, so he has still time to do what he does. But maybe he might have to take his talents to somewhere else. Now it depends on United's trajectory, but you know you're 31, you're playing your best ball of your career, so. And United,
Barcelona,
they
No.
Barry, one thing, brother. One thing.
Wait, hold on. Barry.
They finished higher than what we expected. Good for them. They will have Champions League football, but they're not competing at the moment. So for Bruno, like to really establish himself as top of the echelon of players, maybe you might have to move to a better situation because you're gonna have to start winning some silverware. You know, because performances are there, yes, but eventually, they're gonna fade it because. People only remember the winning, the trophies, and all that. So you might have to force a move, maybe. But it depends on United's trajectory.
No, HS, let me speak on this.
Wait. Hold on. Let me go to KJ then. Yes, KJ.
All right. The point about Bruno, I think, is he the most valuable player on the team on the Premier League? 100%. I think I can agree with that. There is no one player who's more valuable to their team in the league than Bruno, particularly at the top of the table. Is he the best player in the Premier League? I would probably disagree with that. I could give it to Saliba and Gabriel. The thing is, I think unless you reach a Van Dijk level, it's very hard for people to admit that you're the best player in the league. That's what it is. Because Van Dijk, I think, was just that season where he was second to Ballon d'Or. I don't think we've ever seen a centre back reach that kind of level. And I think, even though I think it's harsh, I can see the argument for Bruno, but I think it would make more sense if he was challenging for a league. No one said he had to win a league. But at least if you're challenging for a league, because let's be honest, right? At this moment in time, what do we consider players who get stat numbers, right, but don't win anything? We call it stat padding. That's what we call it. Whether you don't challenge and you don't win, we call it stat padding. That's the reality of it, right? I'm not saying, listen, and I also don't agree with this notion you guys talk about Bruno's attack. Guys, I'm sorry. Whatever you want to say, HH, United recruited 2 of the top 10 goal scorers in the league last season. He's not playing with some bums. Stop that. They're not bums. I don't get this notion that they're bums. Did
they play? No. Okay, they may not be bums. Did they play like bums this season? Okay. No. How many times has
inconsistent more so?
How many times has he created for Mbumo or Cunha and did not put the ball away? So you can buy guys who are quality. That all that matters is how do you perform.
Also, he wasn't even playing in that position. I keep stressing, he was playing as a DM for half of the season. So it's one thing to actually be in the position to create etc. and so on.
And also
another thing to be playing in front of the centre backs. You can't.
Okay, KJ cooking, man.
I have a question. This point about Bruno. Can someone tell me his assist numbers post Carrick? Sorry, his assist numbers post Anmarim. Because it's fair enough you guys want to talk about he wasn't stopped playing in this position. But there's also a difference between starting in a position and actually playing it. Bruno was always the more advanced of the United midfielders. So whether you want to say that he was starting as a defensive midfielder, he was always pushing up. That doesn't mean he
didn't get a single assist until game week 7.
So Bruno has had 12 assists since Amorim left the club.
Okay, and that means he had 11 under Amorim?
10 under Amorim.
Sorry, 10 under Amorim. Okay, so he had 2 more assists. But we're going to say all of a sudden it's a position thing. Guys, stop it. Let's be honest here. Okay, I think, from my perspective, football is about winning. And Barry's point about he needs to go elsewhere, bro, I'm sorry. That window is already closed. And, we've had this discussion in the past before. Is Bruno Fernandes' style conducive with winning a Premier League? We've had this argument
Speak on it.
We've said before, the grenade launch accusations are not there for no reason, that he plays a very reckless, high-volume style of football, right? That works in a team that is not trying to win. But let's be honest, I'm sorry, I think if his style of play was conducive, right, with a Madrid, Barca, Bayern Munich, I think he would have gone, man. I'm sorry, I genuinely think that.
Well, the thing is, KJ, is that you see when he plays for Portugal, his style gets dwindled down a lot because Portugal have a lot of good players who share the ball. So he wouldn't play like this at a top club, but he also wouldn't be playing at a level where he'd get these plaudits. It's a weird thing.
I agree.
Wait, hold on. That's actually a very good thing.
It's kind of similar to Gerrard. Gerrard had the luxury of spamming long shots and doing whatever cross he wanted.
Wait, here's the thing. Okay. Let's say Bruno played for a Barca, a PSG, or a Bayern. Do we now consider him one of the best players in the world and actually appreciate him?
No, he could play for Bayern.
No. I think
he can play for the other two.
I've seen especially I was in that 2022 World Cup, and there was that's a whole different environment. I feel like
he had a decent campaign.
I feel like he can, if he goes to a different another big team. I can see him replicating this level. I can see that. I don't think that. I don't know what.
I don't know what. I have a question. I understand.
You guys are talking about hypotheticals that are not reality, though. You guys are talking about hypotheticals.
Wait. What's the question?
Can I say one last comment after KJ, please?
My point is this.
Thanks.
I don't like comparisons in international football. Club football and international football are very different. I just don't like this comparison.
Fair enough.
The second thing is he just a big fish in a small pond player? That's a reality. That is a possibility. I'm sorry. There is a possibility that at club level he is a big fish in a small. No offense, United are not a small pond in general. But let's be honest. Over the last 12 years, they have not been post-Ferguson. They have not been competitive. And I just don't. I think the one team, I'll say Bayern Munich. I think that's the team that has had 10s historically, and I think could work for him, right?
No. I think you know what? I think no. What's
maybe by
what KJ says very key is when we call about elite players, it's do you show up for your team in those critical moments that leads towards trophies? So massive pressure moments, and you need to what KDB did. Those 4 goals against was it Villa or something where we needed to show up, and you showing up is not to get 3rd or 4th. Is to win the Premier League, is to win the FA Cup, is to win the Champions League. or another major trophy.
teams
So
matter, though.
Bruno needs to really do this, but like,
But
my performance led to that trophy.
But his environment is holding him back.
That's very disingenuous.
No, wait.
You guys know what you guys are doing, HH.
Wait, hold on.
You guys
That's
know
very
what
true.
you guys are doing.
No. That's very true.
I think it's holding him back from winning.
But that's why he
That's
needs
what
to
I mean.
move.
It's holding him back from winning, but I don't think it's
the-
holding him back in terms of style of play. I think he flourishes because of how Manchester United are as a team. Like he
Have
gets
we
the
ever- wait,
opportunity
no,
to.
have we seen him in-
but hold on. No. What we're saying is that is we don't know. Maybe if Bruno goes to a PSG, is amazing. He is actually pivotal in leading them to a Champions League or whatsoever.
He could go to Madrid, low-key. That midfield is
No. That could work. But the whole point is that he needs to first move there. Show that I can be critical to winning a trophy before we now put that tag of elite and one of the best in the world.
He's 31.
But HH, so like you can make the same argument
you
for
can still make
Mbappe
an
though.
elite move, I
You
think.
can literally make the same Mbappe. Mbappe moved to Real Madrid because we
Nah,
expected
you
him
can't
to be the
stop.
best player in the world, all that stuff, and he's winless. He has not won anything at Real Madrid. So what are you talking about?
That's not the same.
Yeah,
because
How is it not the same?
Because he showed.
We're talking about club football.
Hold on.
We're talking about club
And-
football.
and
We're not
they-
talking
no,
about
but
he
We're
showed.
talking about club
Listen,
football. No,
Mbappe
you cannot change the goalpost. And
It's not the goalpost. No.
has to be
Hold on.
unanimous.
Mbappe has shown levels at the Champions League in club football. Let's not disrespect Mbappe.
2022.
When has he ever done this?
Yes.
Okay. Can I ask you one last comment, please?
I don't want
Corey,
to
what's your
Bruno to
Corey?
Mbappe, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Please.
I'm actually gonna steal
you're a
this
pussy,
from KJ,
bro.
but
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
all right. KJ actually said something. I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, Bruno might be the most valuable player for like a team overall in the Premier League. Like, there's no player more valuable to one team to Bruno for United, but it doesn't mean that he's the best. So I'm actually gonna steal that from him because KJ, you watch American football. We know what that mantra
Hey
goes
man,
to.
hey man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know who I'm talking
Josh
about,
Allen,
right?
bro. Josh Allen,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I'm bro.
Like yeah.
No, but no, that's actually a perfect way of doing it. Bruno has been the most valuable player this season in the Premier League, 100%. Is he the best player in the Premier League? No. Those are two very different things.
Is that crazy to say though? That is the best.
It's not
crazy.
to say.
It's just wrong.
It's
not crazy. It's just
We're
wrong.
just going to agree to disagree.
Especially when he didn't even challenge for the Premier League.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't use that. His team is not as good as City. His team is not as good as Arsenal. I cannot just fault him for. I can't fault him for that. I'm sorry. I just can't fault him for that.
That's a fair point. But that's why, like, I wish he could move because I really want to see what he does. But again, maybe it might not happen though.
Can I
Okay. No. Okay, yes, make a point. And yes, after 2 minutes, I'm just going to cut your mic.
Listen, everyone talking about Premier League this, Premier League that. This is an individual award. It's really that simple. We're talking about who is the best player this season, and this guy broke one of the hardest individual record in Premier League history. That's it. At the end of the day, there's something called mortality. There's times in 100 years I won't be here. I won't be here in 100 years. But guess what? That record will not be broken. That record will not be broken. It's really that simple. Once you break the record, you deserve to be called
a dumbass. But you don't know that.
When
a guy beat the record by 1, and you're saying it's never going to be
listen.
broken,
No,
ever.
I don't care. I don't care if it's 1 or 100.
Wait. Yes, so you're saying that 21 assists will never be beaten ever.
But that's what they said about 20. So that's what I'm going to say about 21.
I'm asking you. So you're saying that 21 assists will never be beaten. Is that what you're saying?
It's going to be long. I'm going to say it until
yes,
someone
I'm asking you. Do you believe that 21 assists will never be beaten? Yes or no?
It will not be beaten.
Nah, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. It's not. It's going to be definitely.
You're a dumbass.
So you think 21 will be broken? You think 21 will be broken?
Yes. Records are meant to be broken.
There's only one that cannot be
broken. Some dude gonna pull up and gonna break it.
Exactly. It might take a little long, but
no. Here's the answer.
A guy beat the record.
We don't know.
We don't. And you're saying.
Wait, hold on. No.
You're a dumbass.
Damn bloody fool.
I have a question.
Done.
All right. So listen. Okay, because you said that it feels wrong for him to be the best player in the Prem. If players that play in the Prem are saying that he's the best player in the Prem, we won't find out because I think he's going to win on PFA. If they're saying,
It's winning every award. It's winning every award. Yeah.
Does that still feel wrong if the players themselves are saying that he's the best player in the Prem?
No, bro. I remember Pele did like best 11 players of the century or something. Guess who he put
top 100, top 100.
No, he didn't.
No. It was an 11. I remember this was like around
11.
2000. It was around 2000. It was around 2001, and he puts David Beckham in that team.
Mind games. That's mind games.
But listen, I'm
so
saying
for me, all because you're a great player does it, bro. We saw Maradona coach in 2010.
I'm using plural, like players. I'm not just saying one single player. Players in the Prem.
Hold up.
Multiple players are saying that he's the best player.
No, you know what's the problem with that?
Go on.
I feel like there's a league-wide bias towards Arsenal. Because realistically speaking, there is one player in that
Stop being so bitter. You are so bitter. It's ridiculous, bro.
Let him talk.
The Premier League is Bruno's the best player.
Thank you.
If you want to win individual awards and finish third, I don't give a shit. As long as United don't win the league, I don't care. I have no reason to be bitter towards United, man.
No, KJ.
Oh, you finished 10th.
No,
you finished 10th.
We need to talk about
Shout out to Ramis Reg.
You're coming up here. Have some change.
Ramis Reg, speculation on Pep's next move.
He's taking the
2 years. Take a break, man. He's taking a break.
He's going back to Boston.
2 years.
It's not.
No, we go flick ball, man. We go flick ball.
Flick said he's retiring.
Flick just flick this experience.
No, either Barca or PSG. Either Barca or PSG.
Low key.
Mid key.
Low key. I feel like he might go to Madrid. Maybe that's crazy. No. I don't know why. I feel like he's a super villain. I feel like he's a villain like that, bro.
You fucking having a laugh, mate.
What?
I think he's so.
He's Catalan.
How is a Catalonian going to coach Franco?
That's Hollywood Hogan in football.
I see this guy's a main character.
I think it's going international.
No.
Wait, that's Hollywood Hogan, man.
Yeah, Blue Hole took 24 draws and L's this season.
We need Chelsea's the next topic, guys. Actually,
wait for real?
Chelsea's the next topic.
Let's say
to be honest, Chelsea should not be a topic.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Jay Swiss. Treble setting Liverpool's on fewer points than Moyes United. Really?
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Did they get Champions League?
Liverpool's is crazy.
Yeah.
Remember, it's 5 teams. No, I think they pretty much confirmed it like last thing already. KJ's Michael with the KJ.
It is time.
Speak up,
I'm
KJ.
here. I'm here.
I just spent $2 billion. $2 billion.
Before KJ goes, I'll just say one thing quickly on Bruno.
Yeah, level away.
Go on.
Yeah,
he's the greatest ever.
I agree with what KJ said earlier. This guy's basically the Russell Westbrook of football. His playing style will never lead to winning.
We don't know that, bro. We just
KJ.
This is definitely.
But you don't know that. You don't know.
What do you want to?
This is defamation.
No.
This is defamation.
Okay, my God. Jesus Christ. Fuck. God damn. Like just thinking like worse than KJ. Shit.
HH, can I speak to KJ and then I'll leave to let Chronicle in?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, KJ, go for it, KJ.
I don't think there's. What the fuck? I don't think there's any words in the English dictionary to describe what.
Can you increase your volume, please? It's a bit low.
Me? Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear me better?
It's the same, but it's alright. I think it's alright.
How do you lose to Sunderland back to back though? I don't understand.
Hey, bro, show me Sunderland's UCL trophy, man.
I have a serious question.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a word in the Oxford Dictionary to describe the season we just had? Because I genuinely don't think.
No.
Like, there's nothing.
No. When I was doing my reaction, I was like, there was not a single word, just one word to describe this season.
Deserved.
It's so much.
Deserved.
I didn't know it was possible for a team to self-sabotage this much. Like, I genuinely didn't think it was possible for. Now, from top to bottom, I did not think it was possible for a football club to self-sabotage this much. From the owners to the boardroom to the managerial seat to the actual players on the pitch. to the decision making. I didn't think it was possible for them. This is genuinely I don't know what to say. The way this season has unraveled is unfathomable. Look, Maresca, I'll say this, right?
No, but it all starts with Maresca, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not. Look,
no, because you win the Club World Cup,
forget.
And honestly, thing, you leave without a pay package.
Yeah, no,
that's deep.
Forget that.
That's
deep. Forget that. Our problem started last summer when we brought in no centre backs, right? And after winning the Club World Cup, what was our transfer window? Garnacho, who I've had to do a review of my board knowledge after that because I got it wrong. What's it called?
It happens, man. It happens, right?
Bino Kittens and what's his
no
name?
Refunds, by the way. No refunds.
Rory's son, the future construction worker.
Was Pedro Neto a new signing?
The only good thing that happened last summer was João Pedro. That was it. João Pedro. Okay.
He didn't go to the World Cup. Amazing.
We didn't get enough outgoings. Even João Pedro, man. I'm sorry. The last month and a half, unacceptable.
He will be free soon. He will be
not going to go to the World Cup.
I'm going to say this right now. I don't have any you know what it is, You know, before when you used to get kind of excited for transfers or like managerial appointments and all that stuff, you're like, okay, the season was bad. Now we're going. I don't trust Clear Lake anymore. I don't care who they sign. I don't care who they appoint as manager. I wanted Iraola. We got Alonso. It is what it is. It's whatever at this point, right? These players, like, it's very simple, right?
So listen, in your view, so you don't think Alonso is going to change much next season?
No. How do I put this? He can't possibly be worse than fucking Callum McFarlane, who plays Cucurella as a winger, or Jorginho, right? That's the first thing. He can't possibly be worse. The first thing. The second thing is who is that?
Wait, who is? I'm hearing a child in the background.
Yes, he's got.
That is. Oh yeah. Shout out to Hope. Go for it.
Yeah, God bless, man. God bless.
Yeah, AJ, you see your age mates, man. Look at you on stream talking. Age mates.
Can you come with the Charles?
AJ, look. So I think you're not wrong, Barry. What's it called? AJ, look. I think Clear Lake, like I said, AJ, we generally just have to wait and see because there's no point in getting gassed anymore about the signings. Now let's talk about outgoings, okay? As much as I cook him, Enzo, what's his name? I'm being serious. 6 players need to be at Chelsea that have been at Chelsea the previous season before. I'm being so serious right now. And the rest of them can fuck off. I genuinely don't care anymore. The signing, by the way, you know, we've already made like 4 or 5 signings for next summer, just to give you a heads up, okay? So we got Kenda coming in, right, who's just come off from mid-season as
that young Barco, Argentina kid.
We've got Barco, right? He's like 5'7", Argentinian midfielder, right? We've got what's his name? And we've got one of your cousins coming in from Strasbourg. So
what about the sporting guy? The sporting guy. What's his name?
Wait, KJ, was that the tall one who told everyone, "Hey, don't boo me. I'm not playing.
Yeah, don't boo
the other
me.
guys."
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he's coming. We've already signed him. We've already signed him. So AJ,
that clip is so funny. The Strasbourg fans were booing him, and there's like he's in his normal clothes, and he's like, "Guys, I didn't play. Go boo these guys."
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
It's a typical Chelsea player.
Those are the kind of characters we're bringing into this already toxic person. AJ, I said this to you before. Right? Two things. One, Clear Lake have been I can't quite remember the word for it. When an organization gets taken over by...
Oh, wait, sorry, KJ, what about the Argentinian player you just signed? The midfielder to replace Enzo?
Barco.
Oh,
Barco. We're gonna have to make a big show this summer. And chances are it's Enzo. Look, he's been one of our players. He's probably been our player this season, particularly the way the season ended.
He's been good.
And also, his thing, like,
great player, but he's been
if you see how Enzo was playing, Enzo is thinking about Man City and leaving.
No,
the guy's checked out. He's checked out.
He's one of the few people that actually cares. I don't blame him for his physical limitations. I always said Enzo Caicedo no 2 is suicide, right? But I also don't blame him for his physical limitations because he is what he is. I don't question his desire much. Look, what I do question a lot of these players is their attitude. I think we drew to West Ham. They went to Dubai for a 2-week break. Came back and lost to Burnley or something like that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Wow.
Recharge. This is the problem. This is the problem with taking certain players out of poverty at a young age. Yeah, giving them 8-9 year deals. Yeah, and telling them there's practically no consequences to your actions. Whatever happens, they're on guaranteed deals. You know what it is? I saw something that you know how Egbali and Boyle be going to the changing room after games, right?
Yeah.
Apparently they told the players, you better pattern up or we're going to sell you or something, or we can destroy, whatever the fuck it is. Roman used to do that.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is for Blue Code.
unnatural, so cringy.
Bro, you guys put him in cello, bro.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Roman apparently used to do that. And you know what? Roman is actually scary because he's a Russian billionaire who's...
Yeah, because Roman's Russian.
That's actually a scary guy.
No, he's not. That's a nice guy.
These short Americans who live in... who work in comfy private equity and went to fucking Ivy League and all that stuff. They don't intimidate.
Picks up, y'all.
If you don't guys perform well, we're going to sell you.
They're going to sell you on the market.
No. Basically, Ekbali, who is a banker, walks in the dressing room and says, "Hey, how are you? How am I taking an American banker seriously, bro?"
AJ, you know what? Last two points on this. Like I said before, when these sporting directors, oh God, bro, AJ, God will punish these sporting directors, man. AJ, these sporting directors, when they were buying these players, clearly did absolutely no due diligence on their character, very little on their character, mental toughness. When the chips are down, they did absolutely nothing. Because I have never seen a more pathetic bunch of players in my life. Even when Wenger's Arsenal were finishing 8th and 9th, you did not see this pathetic bunch of players. United, even whatever you want to say, some of these players have been.
No, because I think doing it. No matter how bad United were or where Arsenal were, there's something uniquely useless about this group. Because because what has happened is that you have picked a bunch of inexperienced young potentials coming together who are just who are literally they're learning on the job as well. Bro, not only wait, hold on. No, here's the thing. Not only are you buying potentials, the manager you're buying is a potential as well. How do you have young prepubescent umbilical cord merchants and then you get a freaking role as well?
Cord merchants.
No, you're not wrong. Wait, no. What's your audience? You're not wrong. After 3 seasons of professional football, I'm sorry, you're not potential anymore. You seem to deliver. That's not potential anymore. It doesn't matter. Football is not about your age. It's about the experience. Okay, you can be 21 and play 400 games of football. That doesn't mean you're a kid just because you're 21. It's about experience, not age. That's
is this a daycare or something?
My last point is this, AJ. A lot of these players are seeing what's happening with players like Noni, players like Chononso, and players like Havertz. There's life after Chelsea, guys. There are teams that will pay you more money, will give you better structure, will be more patient with you. Chelsea's not the end all and be all for a lot of these guys.
No, trust me. I think very clear. No. A lot of these guys, they will look at Madueke lifting up that trophy and be like,
Kepa as well.
Bro, I'm out.
No,
maybe since they look at Madueke,
Kepa,
and Havertz lifted the trophy, but like, guys, what are we doing here? Because we're not seeing that trophy in a long time.
No, precisely. It just doesn't. Look, AJ.
Wait,
pray to God. AJ, pray to God. Yeah. Pray to God for next season. Just pray in it. There's no point in gassing managers.
Hold on. So, I put up before. How long till Chelsea return back to being competitive? 16% say next season, Jabi Alonso leaves. Another 60% says 2 to 3 years. 18% says at least 5 years. 50% says no idea, blue coat settings.
Return. It's finished, bro.
What's it called? Chronicle. Just be ready because when I'm done speaking, there'll be a space. I'll leave straight away.
All right.
So what's it called? KJ made a really good point about being told about what's going to happen in the transfer window if you guys don't fix up and that sort of stuff. I remember watching this podcast. Frank Lampard was talking about. I remember when we lose games. And Roman Abramovich is shouting in Russia, and he's like, this. And then the translator is shouting as well. I'm going to sell you. I will buy you out right now. Leave Chelsea Football Club. You don't have the passion for Chelsea Football Club. And now I hear that Clear Lake are doing the same thing. But it's like, Clear Lake clearly don't have the aura that Bram used to have. Like, could you imagine Bowley walking into the changing room? Howdy, y'all. Who wants to go on the market? Like, it don't hit the same. Like, it don't hit the same. Like, but all the Chelsea guys are probably looking at Eghbali shouting in American, like, who wants to go on the market?
From you
think Tom Boy thinks he could trade him?
Crazy.
I'm gonna trade you.
Wait, hold on. Shouting in American is crazy. You know he thinks.
Imagine 2 fat American guys.
Imagine. I'm gonna put you on the trade block. I'm gonna trade you.
What's this man talking about? Pounds, man. Dollars.
Wait, what is? Nah,
Do you know what makes Chelsea worse? It's the fact that they're actively trying, but they just don't know what to do. Like, they're putting down the money that is there to compete. They've spent more money than anyone else. They're sacking. If a manager's not doing well, they sack him. But the problem is they end up buying someone else who's less experienced. It's like, maybe it might change under Alonso because he's a much better manager than what they've had before. But again, it will only work unless you give Alonso a chance to implement his style, implement what needs to happen at the football club. And I know you're looking at me a bit crazy for saying this, but maybe 10th might be good for Chelsea because.
Oh no! Wait! No, I am relieved we did not enter into an European competition because for me, Xabi Alonso resets. Complete resets, no distractions, resets, and aim to try and get back into the Champions League. I don't want any conference.
How many resets have that been in the last 5 years?
But not even just the conference. You should actually be thankful you didn't actually get Champions League this year, because the whole point of Chelsea is when you go to the Champions League, you're there to win. That's what Chelsea are there for. That's what Chelsea have become under Bram. When you go to that Champions League, Chelsea's job is semi-finals, challenge for that Champions League, make a final, be competitive. Chelsea right now, if they get in the Champions League, bro, the minute they face a good team, they're gonna get slapped, and then they're out.
No, but it's the money, makes. It's the money though. Like that with the new format, bro. People, if you make the Champions League, you're gonna make bank, bro. For every with all the games you play and all that stuff, they need the money. They spent $2 billion.
No, they need the money
on this.
Yeah, but what stage do they get into? Where they get into? In the
they need the money, but if we're being honest, a self-assessment might be the best thing for Chelsea because
bro, it's 2026. You need to compete, bro. You have to get them.
But if they're in the Champions League, they're not actually competing. They're just right now. Chelsea.
Yeah, no. This group don't. No.
Yeah.
Champions League. No. With either Jorginho or Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
No.
Yas is right in the sense.
Wait, now Roy Senior.
Is that Chelsea can't go. Like, Yas is right in the sense that Chelsea can't go for successive seasons without Champions League football. I think this season is fine, especially given the prior was a Club World Cup wins. But if next season you don't qualify for the Champions League, that's when I think it gets the scary.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So go on.
They need to. But I'm just talking from a football sense. Off the pitch, listen, they're probably going to do some backdoor stuff. They're going to keep themselves alive. Bro, even then, even if Chelsea are caught bending the rules a bit, the Premier League don't want to tax Chelsea. They're going to stay in the league. Points deduction, maybe a bit of a fine, and then we move on.
Yeah, they have them, man.
But it's like, what's it called? What Chelsea need is a self-assessment. They need to step back and actually look at themselves. Someone needs to just go into Chelsea on Monday morning and they need to just put a list of all the players they've bought and then put the amount of money at the top and just look at that list of players and just be like, damn, we spent 40 mil on a 33-year-old Aubameyang. Damn, we put 50 mil down on Garnacho. We put 50 mil down on Delap. Like, this
80 million on Wesley's theory and another 80 million on them.
I'm talking about clearly. Are you talking about transfer fees? Wait, are you talking about transfer fees plus wages? Because Aubameyang was like 20 million.
100 million on Lukaku.
14 million actually wasn't.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm just saying numbers, but like I don't know the exacts. But like someone needs to put the sheet of paper down in front of Clear Lake and just let them know that for all this money that has been spent, you served up this. Like this is who you bought with all that money. Like with $2 billion.
No. But so that's my thing because for me. United, they tried to spend money on the players that they bought. It made sense. Now they flopped, but it made sense. I've never seen a club actively spend money on nobodies. As in, how do you spend that much on Garnacho? A player that people are telling you that they're trash. Kitty Cats, Hello Kitty. It's madness.
Yeah, 50 million on Jean-Christophe or something.
No, because that's the worst bit. Like Chelsea have all the resources, all the finances, all of the the ability to be the dynasty team that they were under Bram. Like, bro, there's not what's it called? HH did not make that Todd B clip for no reason. He made it because he saw Todd B got money.
Money Mace, it's a wage thing. Forget Chelsea. It's the wage.
No, but wage transfers.
That's why we don't.
Todd B went in his first window and he was like, "Oh my days, this guy," and even though it didn't work, I actually think that first window under Chelsea was probably the right approach for Chelsea because they bought a bunch of experienced guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't work out, but they finished third. It's like, cool, move on, go buy better players, and then try and improve. But this whole direction of buying youngsters and just hoping that one or two of them pop off so then we can sell them for a profit. Bro, you're boxing yourself off.
You know it's not happening again because you know why? You know that window you're talking about. You know that was Bowley, right? And after that window crashed, you know they actually put him to the side. They took him away from transfers. He's been marginalized the last few years. It's literally just been Iqbali and clearly they did that because they started recruiting younger because it's resale value. It's after that they basically got scarred off that transfer window.
Which is wild,
a bunch of guys and for a bunch of massive wages, right? And it didn't work, and they were quite old, right? We couldn't sell them for much profit or any profit at all, right? They got scarred from that, and since then it's been resell. No wonder if you do not have resale value, forget about it. If you ask for wages beyond 150k, forget about it. Unless the only way you're getting over 150k is if you come to Chelsea on less, perform for 2 seasons, and they'll give you a pay rise. But before that, you're not coming in.
That's what happened to Olise, though. Isn't that what happened to Olise?
Wait, round for the analysis to come to everyone else.
Yeah, but my thing is with the Chelsea guys is like, you can buy emerging players. Lots of teams do that, but it's like, what Chelsea should be doing is that they should be buying players who are like on the way up. Like you can see a projection. Chelsea are buying these youngsters straight off the floor. Like you don't even know like what they're going to be. Bro, who the hell's like Daniel Osegu or something like? I've never heard of this guy before in my life. Like, what Daniel, whatever the fuck his name is. What trees did he put up in football? What sort of standard does he put up in football? What is his projection as a youngster? No one's heard of this guy. But then the problem is that Chelsea fans online, they hear that Clear Lake are going after another 17-year-old, and all of a sudden the Twitter comps come out. Oh, Clear Lake are cooking with this one. He could be 25, 30 mil. He's a gem. Oh, look at this guy. Like they just keep gassing up anyone that comes through the door, and then you just keep getting stuck in this cycle. Chelsea need a reset. They need to stop buying these 15-year-olds from Ecuador and Brazil. And they need to go actually buy some real players.
But can you buy?
But again,
you've got a really good manager.
Tell this to Blue.
Give him a chance.
Tell it to Blue the issue. Okay, let me go to Baron then RDS.
Yeah, man. Any Chelsea fan in the panel can chime in at any point. I'm just speaking from an outsider view.
Yes.
So I do think that Alonso as acquisition as manager is good. Like I think he's a good manager, and it increases the floor. Like nothing can be worse with what you went through this season, or even the 22-23 season when you finished 12th. So it can't be worse than that. But I always said that like the manager and the front office or the sporting director, however you want to call it, it goes hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It has to go together. And what we have evidence that these owners and the sporting directors, they're not serious, because I think they need a reset, like a big reset. You need to establish a new culture, because I think Alonso, you can do something very good with him, but you need a big reset. Like a lot of guys have to leave, guys have to come in, and like have a balanced veterans and guys who are good and are emerging, and actually confirmed players, like guys who are very good and are in the best years. So it has to be a big reset. And just when you look at the guys who you have brought in, Ishmael Smith, Mamadou Sarr, Delap, Isugo. This ain't serious, bruh. For Chelsea,
the Delap is that's the fact that they gave that guy the number 9 jersey. That's just insulting.
And United fans, we thank
from
you
Drogba to Delap.
Hey, we don't accept your thanks, but take him. He's still available.
And you actually have a good asset. Like you have money, you can spend money how much you want. But to do reset, bro, you're gonna have to sell a lot of guys. But the guys that you're trying to sell, they don't have value. So it's very tough, man. Like
how do they?
I'm very happy for Alonso. The Alonso acquiring, I think you're gonna do good with him. But from this front office, owners, all that, I have no evidence that
because you only have to look at front office.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna give him what he needs to cook. So yeah, man, it's a very tough situation. Like you can't even be hyped for the Alonso signing. Just the Blue Co, all them boys. Nah, man, they can't be trusted.
Let me come to Chronicle and then RDS Chronicle.
Oh, okay. Chronicle, you can go.
Chelsea talks.
Yeah, that's fine. Chronicle. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did not watch this game. I was well, Spurs didn't go well. I can't.
No, guys. There is no shame in hate watching. Chronicle, I applaud you. Chronicle, you made the right call.
Watch Spurs.
Yeah.
I could not sit down to watch Spurs, mate.
Bro,
No. Chronicle. Chelsea's performance against Sunderland was disgraceful, bro. Because what you saw were a bunch of players who completely gave up.
Chronicle, that was a fake 2-1. That was a fake 2-1. That wasn't a real 2-1.
Bro, man, forget no. That's one. No. Forget that 2-1.
It's a fake 2-1.
Yeah, but we said what's it? I think Yasser said it right at the start. If there's one word to describe it, it's deserved. All the signings, all the years building up to this thing, like this illusion of progress, has been humbled. I hope seriously the owners can actually like look at themselves and realize that this is going nowhere, because you can buy these youth players that you don't know if they're going to fulfill their potential, but that's only with the condition of you're actually buying players that have already done it as well. And we don't have any of them apart from Reece James is the only player that you can really command respect from in the dressing room. There's no one else that's actually won major trophies like him. And there's no one to look to, especially with the managers we've bought as well. Yeah, the thing is that the previous managers we've had with the bunch of kids that we have that are so entitled, that no one to put them in their place. The manager is just being rolled over and over again, and the ownership always back the players. Like that's just what we have. The player power here is crazy. They put themselves in a hole now where 7-8 year contracts. A lot of these you can't sell on the balance sheet. Like they're just diminishing value.
MLB superstar contract, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I'm just so grateful the season's over, because this season is just a nightmare. Like not even just with Chelsea, but my rivals too. Just
Shout out to your rivals, man. Shout out to your rivals.
So are you actually even excited for Jabi? Okay, looking at just how embarrassing the season is. Are you excited for Jabi Alonso, or you don't hold much hope?
It's all about the window. Again, it's all about this summer window. This summer window is so important, because you can actually pull their finger out their arse and realize, oh shit, we have to change something. It's all about the summer window. I already rolled my eyes looking at the Barco signing, because again, even he's a good signing, but like again, it's another youth player he's not really going to play in that midfield. Our midfield is our strongest position.
I'm tired of buying these umbilical cord merchants, bro. I'm tired.
Yeah. Do you know the tale of Sisyphus? Do you guys know the man who rolls up a bowling what's it that bit? It's like a myth where he's rolling up a boulder up a hill, and then when he gets near the top, it rolls all the way back down again, and then he has to start walking.
Yes.
That's what this ownership is doing, because they feel like, oh, we're on the brink of progress, and then it all crashes back down again, and then let's buy the same group of players, the same profile of players, and see if it differs this time.
Chronicle, how many managers is that since they've been in? How many managers is that? 6?
Oh man,
6 in 4 years.
Yeah, it probably is.
4 years.
Imagine, bro. You
like
sack Enzo Maresca.
It's what Bram didn't sack as many managers in this time. Like these owners are worse than Bram in terms of sacking managers. They on the rate that they're having is unbelievable. All I can say is I'm just so grateful I don't have to watch this bum ass team for like 3 months.
Okay, so let me go to Ardias, and then your Dobes after Ardias.
Actually, can I go after Ardias?
Yeah, Ardias.
Yeah, let me speak with it as well, man.
Yeah. Listen. If you're a Chelsea fan, if you're a Chelsea Football Club, it's tricky right now. Okay, it's
more than tricky. It's more than. What do you mean by tricky?
Now,
wait, hold up, Ardias. What's him? What do you mean by tricky?
Well, that's the kindest way to say, hey, you guys are effed up.
But
by the way, Ardias, you know Cole Palmer is a Man United fan. Like I'm just putting it out there.
All right.
Shut up.
Bruno Fernandes replacement.
Yes, it's okay. Cole Palmer's only worth about 20-30 million now, so let's just allow it. But listen, I mean, you and I, HH, we're kind of in the same kind of generational category in terms of age and stuff like that. So therefore, I say this with love.
He's 21. He's 21.
you know,
21, man.
The way I see it is that all I see, you know, and I chose one. You got to calm down. So just let me just speak. Just relax. Don't react. Listen. Respond to listening. You know, don't respond to react. Okay. The way I see Chelsea right now, okay, because you have the Bram era and then the pre-Bram era. The way I see Chelsea now is that they're reverting back somewhat to where they were before the Russian mobster, gangster, Putin apologist came to Chelsea Football Club. Like Chelsea being, you know, mid-table. Okay, if they get a 6th place or 4th place in FA Cup sort of run, that's fine. We support it. We cheer it.
Hey,
Chelsea, all that, Solar and all the rest of it. For me, you know, so yes, you know, you celebrate the Champions League, and this is important because, you know, because even as a United fan, you have people that come to the club that make a massive effect on your club. So Alex Ferguson made a massive effect on United. Pep obviously on City, Wenger on Arsenal, and Abramovich on Chelsea.
He was that dude, bro. That helicopter, whew,
you know,
like, helicopter comes down, you know, it's game over.
I don't know what's a reference to what you said, but fair enough. So I don't know what that's in reference to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No. I'm saying Bram's helicopter.
No, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Okay, I don't even mean. But you know, so at the end of the day, you know, when someone of that magnitude leaves your club, it's obviously going to make a big difference. The Chelsea Football Club we have right now is a football club that's trying to find its identity. And arguably, it doesn't know what it is. You know, is it a young player? Is it experience? Because, as I was saying to KJ, I push back. When I look at the starting 11, I think I've got up on the screen the starting 11 for Chelsea against Sunderland. We're talking about, we just have kids. Wait, hang on a minute. Is Sanchez a kid? Is Cucurella a kid? Is Enzo a kid? You know, are they your kids? I mean, most of the starting 11 in that Chelsea side that played against Son today, you know, are kids, and they're going up against players that like literally were just playing, most of them, because Sunderland didn't spend loads of money, and most of them were playing championship football recently. So there is experience.
That's not correct. They would have.
Okay, yeah, I agree, KJ. Yeah, no, they did spend. But what I'm saying is that, like, we're talking about your point about experience. The fact that this Chelsea was saying that this starting 11 Chelsea team doesn't have Premier League experience, kids. It's not correct. There's experience there, but there's a mentality issue there. And the mentality issue right now is you have a bunch of players, ultimately, that have created a culture from top to bottom, not just the players, that where there is no sense of togetherness, there's no community, there's no desire to fight for anything that's kind of bigger than themselves, led by an ownership that basically, let's be honest, just thinks in terms of how they want to turn over these players to make a profit. That's effectively what Chelsea Football Club is right now. So, but the key thing here is that I think Chelsea fans have to accept. Okay, Hatred, you have to start to accept, right? Okay, because in the last 4 seasons, Chelsea have only made top 4 once. Right? Is that correct? Last 4 seasons. We're going into the 5th season now. You've got a new manager coming in who's got potential, but is managing the Premier League before. I'm not saying Jabron's a bad manager; he'd be a good manager, but he's coming into an ownership structure that's completely messed up. It's just a mess, and he's going to be expected to do something with this team. I'll be honest; I don't expect him to last more than 15, 16 months. I think he's going to get sacked.
Wait, for Xabi Alonso, it's not lasting more than 16 months.
Yes.
A year and a half.
I do. Yes. Because the average.
But you don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
No.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we know that.
We know that. You remember the last time a manager lasted over 2 years?
Let me finish. The average,
we know that.
Since Mourinho left Chelsea Football Club, the first sitting, the average length of a Chelsea manager, like I'm still calling it average, the longest, it's been 18 months. Okay, that's the longest the manager since Mourinho's first stint at Chelsea Cup. The longest manager served at Chelsea has been 18 months. Do I think that Xabi Alonso, a manager that has not managed the Premier League yet, going into an environment of players that have just finished 10th, okay, of an ownership that really, if we're going to be honest, let's be real, Are Chelsea honestly going to be getting the creme de la creme this season? We're not playing Champions League football, competing with United, City, Arsenal.
Well, hold on. Are Chelsea in Europe this season?
West London is quite cool.
You know,
are you in Europe this season?
You know,
it's not
in Europe. I mean, maybe even Sunderland might be poaching players that Chelsea would normally be poaching. No, you're going to be relying.
Okay, that's a little bit too far.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm
still have money.
I'm sure that's fair. I'm trolling that. You know, so, but I mean, same number of league titles. It is what it is. But my point is that this idea that somehow the fact that people are shocked that I'm saying that he's going to have 16 months because they somehow think that this ownership structure is going to what? What are they going to do? What are they going to do differently that they've not done in the last 4 years? They're going to suddenly bring in experienced players that are high achievers.
There's nothing to suggest that that's.
There's nothing to suggest that's going to happen at all. No, they're going to expect him to work with what he has in a manager that has, at least the other managers like Maresca's got Premier experience. Slot, whatever you say about him, he's been in the league for a while. Carrick's obviously been in the league for a bit now. Have a season or so on, but there's something behind them. Alonso's going to a season, bearing in mind that, like, as much as I respect everything Alonso did at Leverkusen, when he went to Madrid, when he had to deal with chaos, he obviously struggled. He's not going into a stable Chelsea, so he's going to another chaotic big club. So, and I get the impression Alonso's a guy that is going to need time, support to implement what he needs to do. Is he going to get that Chelsea? No. You know, so the fact of the matter is, listen, I just think that if you're a Chelsea fan, rather than think, right, okay, we're going to turn a new picture, Alonso's going to bring us back to the promised land, we're going to suddenly win Champions Leagues, titles, everything's going to be okay, we're back. I think Money makes would agree with this. I think other non-Chelsea fans agree with this, is that Chelsea fans need to adjust their expectations, okay? You are not Bram Chelsea anymore, okay? You're spending 80 million on Wesley Fofana and 100 million on the Ukrainian Neymar, as you said.
AJ, you hear that?
Who's bad?
Where is he, by the way? Where is he?
Ukrainian Neymar.
He's a drug addict. I never said that, by the way. He's a drug addict. I never said that. That's just I never said that.
They spent 100 mil on him.
I haven't seen that since Figo.
Respect Ukraine Bolt. Respect Ukraine Bolt.
100 million for the Ukrainian Neymar.
It's insane, and he's nowhere to be found. 100 million player.
It's disappeared. Let me look at this up.
You know, just this is a final point. So the problem is that I think Chelsea fans need to adjust expectations. You're not that Bram club anymore. That era, that reality of Chelsea, it doesn't exist anymore. As of now, you are back to default settings. You're a mid-table club that hopefully can get a good cup run. That can hopefully make.
Can I just say that last season about United? Can I just say the exact same thing about you? Because you finished 15th with no trophy. So why can't I just say, United got to adjust their expectations?
No, you can't call us a mid.
Chelsea are not United.
Guys,
unfortunately, Chelsea are not United.
No, do you know what it is? It's because you're hyped because you scammed your way to third in a 40-game season. Next season, we're going to see what this Carrick is going to do. No, next we're going to see what this Carrick is going to do. 40 game season tax, bro.
Bro, you're going to be in the Olympics.
No. Let's see what Boychester do next season. Because let's just be real. Actually, never knows.
This isn't
I don't want to jinx anything. No. Basically, Carrick is better than Jabi Alonso. Carrick's better than Jabi Alonso.
Let me finish the final point. Yes. Okay. Yes. Carrick this, Carrick that. We're also on United. As bad as United and the ownership structures thing, at least, and you, if we're being objective, you can say, right, the money that was spent, certainly this season, other seasons, you can at least see what the leadership structure is trying to do. There's a rationale behind why you went and spent money on Mbeumo and Cunha, etc., because you identified that your attack was the weakest point. So you bought experienced players to come in to improve that attack. That makes sense. You know, so there's clearly we want to do something. We want to win whatever you say. Chelsea Football Club, you need attacking players. Right, we're going to get Garnacho. We're going to get Delap. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, AJ. So my point is that I get it hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts because Chelsea have tasted the sweet success of the Champions League, the second time league titles. I get it. But the sooner you accept, rather than posting clips like Rory Jennings and Lewis and all the Chelsea fans that are angry about what's going on with once you accept, Bram is gone, this is the new default settings, and a cheeky cup run is not a bad season. It's not a bad season.
Okay, no.
Wait.
Audience,
can I ask?
Audience.
Wait, hold on. Let's go to the drops. Quickly. And shout to Joe Miguel. Juve Ultras have threatened to invade the pitch. The game is being postponed. 8 people were arrested and a fan in the hospital in a critical state.
Damn, okay. It's wild.
Okay. So can I just very briefly before we get back to Chelsea?
Ultras in Big 2026.
So I know. Okay, why? Inter won the league ages ago.
Because they missed out on UCL football. They missed out on UCL football.
Their fans are not pushing. No.
That's insanity. No, they didn't.
Juve missed out on UCL. I'm pretty sure.
No, they didn't. I don't believe it.
It was based on this last game. They have to win their game. The results have to go their way. But another thing,
so basically,
their fans are not pussy like Chelsea fans, bro. They're doing something about their team being ass, bro. We got a bunch of old.
No.
Accept their mediocrity because now they're bad.
But my thing, I applaud the Juve fans for doing this stuff. No. I applaud the Juve fans for actually taking thing because again, I just hope that Chelsea fans will do the same. The issue is that it's a much bigger issue, bro, than just Juventus. It's the whole of Italian, bro. Italy did doy 3 times in a row. They've not made a freaking World Cup, bro. So Italian football as a whole is rotten. So forget Juventus. See, Inter is just sort of like a fugazi thing. But we saw what AC Milan did last season, getting bent over and done with no loop last season, bro.
Well. Forward slash.
So my thing though is that I just think that Italian. It's just so crazy because guys, back in the 2010s. Juve made 2 UCL finals and were arguably one of the best teams in the world. From that to Juve are just they're riffraff.
It sounds like I think it seems like a Juve fan was injured by I don't know what was the rival Torino fans.
Torino.
It was a Torino fan that injured.
So Torino fans said they launched it in.
Yeah, so I think a Torino fan is a Juventus fan, and so obviously must have
they were trying to get a lick in,
and the ultras are like, "Don't you dare play this game because we want to sort stuff out."
Oh, okay, so I think a fan was injured by the police. Oh man,
police.
On Paramount Plus, it was saying kickoff delayed due to safety reasons on the game. That's what it says on Paramount.
Well, look,
Mafia fighting with football shirts.
Okay, wait, hold on. Shout to Craven. Deportivo La Coruña back in La Liga.
Hey,
shout to Roy Mackay and Jalminia, bro.
That's a throwback.
Back in the day, man.
You're so old, bro.
What happened to Lugo though? It's
ancient, man. Ancient.
Shout out to Boy Bliss. Just remembered we stripped 5-time Premier League champion Sterling, number 7, whilst in season for a player with only 15 career goals at the point he was signed. The sins we committed. Bro, what you did to Sterling was... Guys, I don't care what anyone says. Sterling helps this freaking team. Sterling at Sterling at his worst with one leg is better than... Okay. Yes or no? Hold on. Yes or no? Sterling with one leg. Who's better, him or Garnacho?
Okay,
one leg Sterling.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I have a question for that.
And he's better than
on that. I have a question. What is worse? What you guys did to Sterling or Chalobah?
Hold on. Shout to, let me go with the drops. Shout to Patrick. Damn, Bournemouth and Sunderland in Europe are not Chelsea. That's crazy. Not surprised. Spurs survived the league. The league would not allow that. So, Patrick, how many users do Bournemouth and Sunderland have? Let's just real quick. Do you know how many they have? Like, check. Go to Google and just check and get back to me. How many users do they have? And guys,
Bram era is over. HH.
Let's see. Come on. No. Bram is eternal. Guys, the Premier League would have never allowed Tottenham to go down. It was so obvious. It was never even up for a discussion.
Bro, I saw the game, man. Tottenham scored, and Everton were just playing out the back for 80 minutes, bro. That was ridiculous.
Because they got paid.
Spurs could have scored more.
Because they got paid, bro.
I think both Villa and Everton got paid. Both of them got paid, in my opinion.
So okay, actually, wait, Wiedemann on Chelsea, because you've not spoken yet. Wiedemann.
Go after Wiedemann.
Yeah, let me talk to him.
This is it's quite sad what's happened to this club, man. I mean,
not really.
Well, not really.
It's very sad. Everyone should be sad. Every person in the world should be sad.
That's true.
No.
Some people celebrate.
Encapsulate kind of just what Chelsea's problems have been all season, right? Like just losing to mediocre teams all season that you shouldn't be losing to, playing
inconsistently. Not even inconsistently. You've just lost every match. You've won one match in how many? What's the record? Like it's like insane.
1 in 10. I think.
I remember Chelsea 22-23. It was the same thing where it was Frank Lampard. He won one of 11 matches or something like that. I'm pretty sure the record's pretty similar right now, right? And you finished in a similar position. And yeah, next season, like you got, what was the season afterwards? The trajectory.
Actually, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this, sir. So, as a guy who can give me some insights, good or bad move for Xabi Alonso coming into this Chelsea situation?
Horrible move.
I mean,
no. Wait a minute. Since you experienced him this season, so do you think that based on his failures at Real Madrid, it could affect him here, or his failures at Real Madrid are independent from the Chelsea stuff here?
His failures in Real Madrid are it's more to do with the players and him trying to change too much in one go, but. With Chelsea, Chelsea don't have the players that Real Madrid have. They don't have the egos that Real Madrid have. Like, no matter what we might think of the Chelsea players, they don't have they haven't won the things that the Real Madrid players have. So naturally, you get someone like Xabi Alonso into your club, you're going to respect him and listen to him a bit more than the Real Madrid players who've already won something will, right? At least you'd hope, right? That's how it would go. Like, you would think that's more than at least Real Madrid. This is why at least when I was like analyzing how he'd do at Real Madrid, I was also thinking he probably would fail because of that inexperience compared to what these players might want or look up to. Like, for example, this season with Mourinho, right? So with Chelsea, I think it's probably fine. Like, ultimately, he is a good manager. He has shown that he can get the best out of brick teams, right? Like, remember Bayer Leverkusen, they were 17th when he took them over. And after one season, he took them to an undefeated league title, right? So he's shown he can work magic with teams that are not performing to an ideal level. So it could work out. At the same time, these Chelsea players have shown to be so terrible. Like, what are you going to do with Garnacho? Like, what are you going to do with that guy? That is one of the shittest players I've ever seen in my life. So,
give him time.
Oh dear, KJ.
No, ignore him.
Give him time.
Yeah, KJ's trying to be right, man.
Project Mbappe.
And so ultimately, I don't see Xabi Alonso doing terribly. I don't see 10th. I think solid fight for the top four. Maybe actually get 5th place, something like that.
Conference League, man.
Pretty similar to Maresca, to be honest, is how I see him doing.
So you don't see a title challenge under Xabi Alonso next season?
No, man. The other teams are too strong. Look at Arsenal compared to Chelsea. Like, you think this Arsenal team do you think this Chelsea team could compete at all with this Arsenal team? No chance. Even Manchester United, no chance. The Manchester City with Maresca.
Can you say that again?
With some much better players, and so I just don't think that there is enough quality in this Chelsea team to make something like a title charge happen when you have multiple other teams that are simply just stronger.
Also, sooner, are they even competing with Bournemouth, really?
It depends on who Bournemouth hires their next manager, right?
Bournemouth and them, man, huh?
Yeah, let's see what you do next season.
Yeah, it just depends on the next manager appointment, but yeah, it's tough for Chelsea right now, man. It's tough times being a Chelsea fan.
Okay, so guys, let's deal
no,
with
actually, I had to speak.
Oh no, we have to do
this is my family club. This is my family club. Actually,
yeah, no, screw you, guys.
Fine, Liverpool, fine.
The horny slut.
Whoa.
Liverpool.
Yeah. Horny Slot.
Wait, one thing. I got one thing.
Wait, Barry.
Wait. So I think a journalist, he asked Slot, what's one word to resume your season? He said injury.
Yeah, that's literally what he said. He's literally said that.
So this guy is the biggest fucking troll I've ever.
Wait. So that he said that's to sum up their season is injury.
Yeah, injury.
But this guy is such an idiot, bro.
Well, where's open?
You fucking having a laugh,
no
man.
accountability.
I don't know how this guy still has this job, bro.
Is he gonna say
It's Doi.
Well,
They already
no,
invested
because
too much money in it.
guys, this is okay. Has this been the biggest disappointment of a season based on the narrative going into the season?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it might be
Yes.
one of the most. It might
Yes.
be one of the most.
Remember this.
Oh, no, excuse me, man. It might be one of the most disappointing seasons ever. Like when you look at the expectations. So reigning Premier League champions, they spin back the block. They got Verts, who was one of the most highly recruited players in the transfer market. Isak, who had a great season. I think he was second most highest top goal scorer in Premier League. So you got these two. You add them, and then I think you made also a couple of defensive acquisitions. So it's like, hey, they're primed to repeat. Because, City, they were still struggling, and Arsenal, people thought Arsenal were a joke. And then they barely made Champions League. And with all the controversy that happened with Salah, Slot, losing their locker room. So it's very disappointing, man. Very disappointing.
Isaac, talk to me. Liverpool.
I mean, yeah, disappointing season from what we expected. But I think the only reason that it's not as bad as maybe it could have been is because other teams, such as teams who finished in 10th, have had incredibly bad seasons. Not being able to go into Europe, not able to get into Europe. Well, Sunderland getting into Europe.
Speak on
ahead
it.
of
Speak on
Chelsea
it. Speak on it.
Speak on it. Is a disgrace.
So can I respond? Am I allowed to respond?
It's a
Am I allowed to respond? Am I allowed to
It is,
respond?
it is.
He's not asking a question, AJ. He's not asking.
Can I respond?
No. But can I
He's saying
respond
a
though? Let me
statement.
respond. Let me respond to your question. So here's the thing.
Bear in mind, Son won the championship before.
So here's the thing. So in response to
They
your
won the
question,
championship.
my response is: Did Chelsea break the transfer record in the summer? Was there a narrative that it's GG's for everybody? Chelsea are going to go scorched earth, unlike that Bournemouth. No. The narrative was Liverpool are going to Homelander the whole of the EPL next season. That was not Chelsea's narrative.
Wait, how did Homelander turn out? How did Homelander turn out?
No. Apparatus tax.
You disappointed.
Can I ask you a question? What was more disappointing? Liverpool or Chelsea? A more disappointing season?
No, because Liverpool won the league last season, so they got a trophy last season. To have a bad season, okay, but they've had a disappointing season, but you're not even in Europe. You aren't even Conference League, which you brag about. Europa League.
No. Again, Eze, what were the expectations of Liverpool and the expectations of Chelsea? What has the
they didn't meet expectations. They didn't meet expectations. You did not win the league last season, mate. Yeah. Now, where you was last season to where you are now is incredibly worse because you're not getting nothing. There's nothing. Well, you were complaining about. You were saying United are playing 40 games last season. What's happening next season for you?
Imagine.
No.
You might be facing Grimsby.
But again,
you might be facing
Grimsby. You have to use context again.
Oh, they got Ekitike as well. I remember. I forgot about him, man. He got
no. Okay, thank you. Liverpool won the league last. Liverpool won the league last season. Isak, Vets, and Ekitike. And after 5 games, guys said Liverpool could be all over, and they end up finishing 5th, only just making the freaking Champions League.
Overhyped, yes. Okay, if Man City spend that amount of money and they came 4th, we'd be going at Man City, right? But the fact is, they still have Champions League. They're still going to be thereabouts next season. But for your team, it's looking really dark. Let's be real. It's looking really dark for your team. Bro, how are Bournemouth and Sunderland qualified ahead of you?
And Brighton too.
Brighton?
Wait, Eze. I know.
They took everything for Brighton.
No, Eze. The outlook for us is bad. We get it. Of course it's bad. It's been bad ever since these clowns took over. The issue is that were we Premier League champions last season? No. Liverpool were champions last season, and they broke the transfer record.
They
still have that trophy.
They broke the transfer record twice.
You know what's the problem? Eze, I'll tell you what's the problem. Eze, you're looking at it from Liverpool lens. I want you to tell me as an Arsenal fan, you just won the league, right? Imagine this summer you blew £500 million and you bought three of the most expensive players that come to the Premier League this summer, right? Okay, and next season you finished 5th and you finished 15-20 points off let's say City or United win the league, whatever it is, right? What would your reaction be to that as an Arsenal fan? What
Yeah,
would you be saying?
but it's disappointing. But it's not
No, it's not.
banter
You're
levels.
underselling it. You're
It's not
underselling
banter
it.
levels disappointing. Where
Yeah,
Liverpool
it's
have
still in the
finished,
Champions League.
It's not
Where-
banter level.
No.
Because it's still in the
banter
Champions
level.
League.
But again, no.
Look,
Wait,
your
hold on.
team is in double figures. Where you at double
No,
figures?
no,
One
but
year,
Eze,
That's
again, Eze, you have to know, because first of all, this is about Liverpool. We've already done Chelsea. Forget Chelsea. It's about Liverpool and the storyline. So forget Chelsea. We've already talked about them. In terms of Liverpool, they won the league. They were defending champions. They broke the transfer record twice. So a Premier League champion broke the transfer record twice coming into the new season. And what happened was they came fifth and only just made the freaking UCL, getting ramrodded and totally steamrolled and gangbanged at Anfield constantly this season. Come on, bro. You can't compare. It's been the most disappointing season. Liverpool have been the biggest disappointment.
You didn't have to put all the
but I just put in the extra.
As Premier League champions. So I was going to say, as Premier League champions, obviously it has been the worst defense we've ever seen, right? However, if you look at
Leicester City though, technically,
but they're Leicester. We're not including.
No, it's Chelsea.
If you use context,
yeah. But the context of Isak getting injured, right, for the season, right, where they didn't strengthen in the right places. When they bought Ekitike, there was no need to buy Isak, right? There was no need to buy Isak. They didn't need to buy another striker. They're all good, right? Wirtz is the biggest flop of the season, right?
That's the biggest.
Ahead of anybody, right? But at the end of the day, in terms of the players that Trent left, now the thing is, the season before, people were going at Trent. Obviously, Liverpool fans did not appreciate who Trent was, and end of the day, Trent was a bigger loss than people expected. And they thought they were going to bring in Frimpong and that raccoon guy, I forgot from Bournemouth, Kirkes. They brought this guy in. And I remember watching them play Galatasaray in the Champions League. It was one of the worst games I've ever seen, ever, right? However, as bad as they have been, as much money as they have spent, because we've seen a lot of teams spend a lot of money and end up fourth, worse than that, right? But in the context of the league and where other teams have finished, right? As bad as Liverpool have been, I'm sorry, Chelsea, where you guys are is so far. It's far worse because at least they have a trophy. They have a Premier League trophy to look back at from last season. Next season they can go again.
But again, like you're so hung up on the whole Chelsea thing. Where like, look at how bad Chelsea have been for years. So Chelsea finishing 10th that goes in line with the narrative of the owners. You can't compare that to a team who just won the league last season.
Yeah, but
if
Liverpool win a Champions League next season, or the season afterward, or they win a league season afterwards, right? Everyone's gonna forget this. Nobody's gonna care about they spent this much money or whatever, right?
But no. But again, you're just assuming we're not there, so we have to speak of the now. We can't just speak of the future. We have to speak of the now. And the now is that Liverpool again, as the defending champions, which Chelsea were not, that broke the transfer record, which Chelsea did not.
Chelsea were the world champions, though.
Towards the end of last season, Liverpool weren't that good. They were okay. They were okay. They got over the line, right?
Coming into the new season, what was the narrative?
We did think Liverpool were just gonna crash the league and go have a stupid amount of points. But we didn't look at the team and how bad areas of the team were.
That doesn't matter. No. The facts of the matter is that coming into the season, everybody was like Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak, Premier League champions. They kept Salah, they kept Van Dijk. Oh, these guys are going to walk this league. They're going to walk the league. And you saw what happened.
Eze, can I ask you a question? Eze, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
if someone had told you in there last season, what's more likely to happen next season? Chelsea finishing 10th or Liverpool finishing 5th? Which one you would say more likely? I just want to
Chelsea finishing 10th. Or Liverpool
Liverpool finishing 5th is more likely, bro.
Okay.
What?
No,
you guys are lying to
I'll be real. I'll be real.
You guys are
Chelsea
actually lying to
finished
yourselves.
10th. Chelsea finishing 10th. Chelsea finished 10th. But as Dane Dash said, you don't know that until next season.
But you don't know that.
You don't know that.
But hold on. But is it? That's actually very well put by KJ. If you were going to be told that what is more likely to happen, Chelsea 10th or Liverpool 5th, before the start of this coming season, it would be Chelsea 10th. That's far more likely.
Wait, How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense.
For a Liverpool fan and a Chelsea fan, for a Liverpool fan and a Chelsea fan, who's going to be more disappointed this season?
Obviously,
Liverpool won a league last season. They won a league last season.
No. Wait. Hold on. Eze, did you listen to what you just said? Which fan is going to be more disappointed based off of this season? If I'm a Chelsea fan and I've seen what the owners have done for the past few years, it is what it is. If I'm a Liverpool fan and we won the league last season, we kept Salah, we kept Van Dijk, and we bought Vets and Ekitike, and we finished 5th. As a Liverpool fan, I am going to be much more pissed off.
Do you
remember the stream?
Okay. Do you DM the receipt? Because there's apparently an interesting receipt from October regarding what you're saying now.
Wait, do you remember the stream? Yeah, when Isak was breaking news, Isak hit to Liverpool. Here we go. Like it was midstream. Yeah. Don't lie to me. Every single person on that stream was shitting themselves, thinking that Liverpool will win the treble.
I was wrong. I was tweaking.
He broke his leg this season. He broke his leg this season.
Wait, one thing.
Wait, hold on. Barry.
Now, Isha don't get a lot of things right, but he was like, I don't know, man. It seems too obvious. Like,
but let's say that.
All these guys, everyone says they repeat. It's not gonna go that way.
You predicted this.
No. Okay. Here's the thing. Let's say yes. I thought that they're not going to win the league. Barry, I didn't think that they'd finish 5th and only just.
Oh no!
Hold on, Barry. That's very good. What I thought was a title race, and they're just about to lose to either a City or an Arsenal in a title race. I don't think that these guys will not be anywhere.
They got Champions League, by the skin of the teeth. Like,
they've lost like 20 games this season, like in all competitions. They've lost like 20 games this season.
Most losses Liverpool's ever had in the Premier League season.
No, but I think somebody mentioned before. The big thing was Vets. Is how bad Vets was, because
he's been
so much was riding on Vets, and he's so underperformed. That I think has been the biggest
story. I have a question.
One of the reasons they bought him is because they were losing the creativity with Trent. But Wirtz was supposed to replace that creativity just because he's like the profile player he is. And HH, another point. Athletics using 5-1, 63 minutes.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
it's cool.
HH, I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Do you think? Listen, I think we all can agree here that the players that Liverpool have are quality, right? They've all had terrible seasons. Do you think these players will have the same terrible? Do you think they will have the same terrible season next season?
No.
Do you think they'll be this bad?
Ekitike has been okay.
Liverpool will be back next season.
Because I honestly
because Vigo, the issue is, I'm just not sure whether Slot is the right guy.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right though. I think you're right in the sense of Vets is a talented player. Isak is talented.
Say North London
These guys are talented. But is Slot the right guy to get the best out of this place? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
They missed the boat with Xabi Alonso.
I think Iraola should replace Slot.
Apparently, he's the main candidate if Slot gets sacked.
I don't think he's getting sacked. That's the issue. I don't think.
Nah, he's not getting sacked.
No. The fact that
damn, after all the crap that happened.
No. If he was to be sacked, it would have been before. The fact that he's not sacked now, and they made the Champions League, he's not getting sacked.
Yeah, Liverpool probably saying one last chance, one more season or so.
Liverpool don't move like that in terms of sacking managers. Like
I gotta go. The last thing I'm gonna say is shout out to Arsenal fans. North London forever. Go win that Champions League. I want Etches to suffer like no tomorrow. North London forever.
Nah, kick him off. Kick him off. Kick him off. Kick him off now.
This is our.
Good.
Yeah, what kind of
the fact that
shit
he
is
even
that, bro?
knows
Why
the
do you
song?
want another English team
Everyone's
to
an
win the
Arsenal
Champions
fan.
League?
Everyone's an Arsenal.
Wait. So one idea for streamer next week or so. Like, I don't know if you're gonna make a stream Sunday because the final Saturday, but we need to make a top 10 players of the season.
Wait, is that?
No. I think you're like so obviously Sunday. I'm gonna vlog the parade. Look, content creation.
Oh, the parade's on Sunday.
Yeah, content creation time. Content creation time.
Why are you going there?
Going to the Ops parade.
It's no, guys. I'm going there dressed in this.
You're gonna get beat up.
Oh, let them try. Hey, what do they know about this in Pontinagi, bro?
Everyone's gonna be there.
I throw bones in them. I throw bones in them. Shasaluda.
Don't dislocate your shoulder, bro.
There's gonna be things. There's gonna be mandem. There's gonna be old people. Like because my brother is coming down from Birmingham as well. So I'm basically linking up with a lot of guys.
You're linking up with a lot of guys, Fez. Wait, HH, what kind of
pause? Another Dame Dash clip.
But you don't know that. You don't know that.
You know that.
HH, question. Well, first of all, why are you being a cop? Second of all, are you a sadomasochist? Why do you want to walk into a place where it's going to be hostile for you and know that people are going to be talking about you?
Here's the thing, though. If it's a parade of 2 trophies, then I'm not sure whether I'll go. If it's a parade of 1 trophy, nah.
Well, you know,
if a parade of 2 trophies, I'm not sure.
Oh my god, that's
if they lose on Saturday. If they lose on Saturday, is the parade gonna hit like it's supposed to be?
Oh no. You have to understand this. That parade is primarily about the Premier League, bro.
Yeah.
It's so the UCL is a bonus. That Premier League that parade is mainly about the Premier League.
Okay, so they're playing with house money. So it's house money.
Nah, the UCL is not a bonus. The UCL is not a bonus. It's part of it.
Bro, they cannot touch that UCL.
I know. C'est quoi le sens? C'est quoi?
C'est quoi? On est là.
HH, this is nuts.
Yes, sir.
HH, this is nuts. Neither Juve or Milan right now in the Champions League. If all results stay the same. It's
bro,
Roma and Roma.
I told you, it's like these guys are cooked. Oh yeah, come on, winning 3-1.
Yeah, Milan are losing.
Come on, winning 3.
Shout out to Fabregas, man.
Yeah, big up Fabregas.
You and Milan are 5th and 6th. Jesus Christ.
How did Milan blow second? I'm pretty sure they had that locked.
Because Allegri is for Fugazi, bro.
He's a dinosaur, bro.
Shots place. Deserve gonna have Madi, Kudos, Kulu, Javi next season.
They're all gonna be injured within 2 months.
They're all gonna be, yeah.
So you think the Deserve is gonna cook or not? You think
the highest he gets is like
low-key?
7th. So
guys, good farewell by Salah or trash farewell?
Trash. That's good.
I didn't even see it.
Wait, come on. I mean, you can't even win your final home game.
No, bro. The win City. But City couldn't win.
I mean, he scored.
They couldn't even win a Karabuki.
Wait, hold on, KJ.
He got GA in it. That's standard Salah, bro. You know that's what he was there for. No, but I'm joking. Look, when you say trash standoff, do you mean in terms of season or just like the game itself? Or like, what do you mean?
No. Everything. This. Look at the drama. Look at the drama that happened in the season. Him being benched, the beef with Slots, and also final game as well. That's a bad send off.
Slot is Slot's a petty person. You can clearly tell.
Very.
But I think for Salah, look, it could have gone better. It actually couldn't have gone worse. They won nothing. He didn't stat pad like he usually does. The decline was kind of crazy. The team was awful from top to bottom. I think the part of the reason why they bought so many forwards, I think, is because to move away from the dependence on Salah, right? That's why they bought Wirtz, because he's an actual creative player. They didn't have to rely heavily on him, and they bought Isaac and Ekitike for the goals, right? Even though Isaac probably didn't make sense as a signing. So from that perspective, I think from Liverpool's perspective, it is a bit scary considering the fact that out of those 3, Isaac was the only. Sorry, Ekitike was the only one who was half good. I'd say he's terrible in big games, but apart from that, he's pretty decent signing. I think the problem with Liverpool fans is, how do you really replace that output? Because look, some of the names I'm seeing. Look, I like Diomande. I mean, Leipzig is my second team, but I don't think he's quite ready to step into that role just yet. I don't know who else they're looking at. Look, is it who are the other names outside of Diomande? Is it
they were linked a little bit with Olise, but that's not happening.
Yeah, but that's not happening. That's the thing. For him, he already had his legacy. Let's be honest. Like there was nothing Salah could have done.
No. The legacy sets. I'm just saying, like, for a now. Okay, what's worse, the Gerrard farewell or the Salah farewell?
What happened to Gerrard?
Didn't Gerrard lose like 3-0?
Lost 6-1 to Stoke.
Nah, but you know,
Gerrard lost 6-1 to Stoke in his last game.
The season he just had when he led the Premier League was so recent that people are gonna forget what has happened.
Gerrard was so used to losing that, like, he lost 3-0 in his last.
That's crazy.
Big deal. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's the difference? He never took them in anything relevant. I mean, Istanbul, fair enough, but the league.
Shots like Bill says, HH did somersaults when Watkins ruined the Pep farewell. Bro, this guy. See, how do you bow out with 78 points losing in final home game?
No, HH, you know what's the funny thing? HH, you know what's the funny thing? 7-point gap is a fair reflection of how the league went. Because if this had ended on a 2-point gap or a 4-point gap, it would have been madness. 7 points is actually a more clear reflection.
And let's be real, it should be even wider, bro.
Wider.
It should be even wider. The fact that it was only 7 points is actually a detriment to Arsenal. It should be a lot more wider.
Wait, a small rant. Yo, why is the final at 12 p.m. over here and 5 p.m. in Europe?
Stupid. I hate when guys change all this stuff. And also remember.
Yeah, man, 12 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind that it's like daylight setting as well. So even if it goes to penalties, it's
in a UCL final.
Bro,
what are we doing,
guys? It's 9:30 and it's only getting dark right now. So it's going to be like fully daylight. It's going to be sunny.
Bro, kids are playing outside in the park at that time, even if it goes penalties.
The good thing is you have the rest of your day to cool your head if Liverpool win it, because if they win it, my whole day is.
I needed it.
Guys, look, I'll say guys one last.